Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it.
My name's Jay Milne. #Blue.
Our sports update deliverer. The Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today. You know what, Reid? You might be on this.
All right, here's what's going on in the Nasty Cup.
Happy Friday, everybody. Game 3 tonight. Edmonton Oilers at the Anaheim Ducks. The best of 7 is tied 1-1. Jason Dickinson did not take the morning skate for your Edmonton Oilers. Game time decision. Here's how they were deployed at the morning skate. McDavid with Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. McDavid doesn't have a point in the series, you know. Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Kapanen. Szymanski with Savoy and Roslovic. That line produced the game-tying goal in Game 2 a couple of days ago. Lazar with Doc and Frederick. Ekholm with Bouchard. Nurse with Murphy. Wallman with Emberson. The Ducks expected to go with the same lineup from Game 2. Radko Gudas out. Troy Terry didn't take the morning skate, but is expected to play. Ingram versus Dostal remains the goaltending matchup. One of 3 games tonight in the National Hockey League. Baseball tonight, Eric Sabrowski, local guy. And the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. I think we'll be able to have or follow that one a little bit. Sabrowski's having a good season. By the way.
Very good.
I was looking, he's up to I think 9 or 10 holds because he sort of has that middle relief role. You know,
right.
Go in there and keep everything at bay. So anyway, game tonight, Oilers and Ducks. It's an 8 o'clock game. So we have the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show coming up at 6:30 tonight. So as we've done at other occasions this week, this show gets extended until 6:30. So we're just going straight through. There's not even going to be a half-hour break in the stream or anything like that. Jay and I are with you until 6:30. Tom Gazzola, where is he today?
BP Clairview.
BP Clairview. And just looking at my buddy Jack Michaels putting on Twitter, it is the 8:10 puck drop. So you don't have to wait till 8:22 or 8:28 or any other of the funky times that it can be. But it is a Friday night, though, so hopefully people have a little more leeway to stay up later. We're going to have some, we'll have more comments out of the Oilers dressing room coming up. You're going to hear from Knoblauch, a little bit from Draisaitl, from Nugent Hopkins, and a young man by the name of Curtis Lazar as well.
Heard.
Jay's especially excited for that. Tom Gilbert's going to join us.
Yeah.
Former Oilers defenseman. We'll catch up with him. I think he's coaching in the USHL now. So we'll see what's going on there. Ken Reid is going to join us from Sportsnet, actually in about 15 minutes. We always love talking to Ken. He had to come on a little earlier because he's got to get ready for his show.
He's got a big night.
Yeah, he probably got doing highlights all night long on the old Sportsnet. Ben Thompson will join us in studio for his segment of some Friday fun and rankings or getting us to be unks and all that kind of stuff that he likes to do. Leon Draisaitl, of course, ready to go tonight, and he knows they can play better.
Very confident. We know how to play our game. The other night wasn't our best and defend the right way. They're a good team. They're going to make their plays and have their push, but got lots of confidence in this group.
All right. I hope they have confidence in this group. I'm sure the Ducks feel confident as well.
Why wouldn't they? I mean, been a bit of a back and forth match here between these two teams. I mean, the Oilers, the Oilers could be up 2-0. They could be down to 0-2.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, but a lot of series are like that.
Some, sure, okay. But was this expected, was this the way that Oilers fans expected it to go?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe not. But yeah, Game 3, pivotal Game 3. And Reid on the road. I don't mind the Oilers getting out of Dodge, playing on the road. I believe Leon speaks to it, which we'll hear from later. But I feel good. I feel good about this team tonight. I think they're going to play well. See if they can snap it around on the power play.
I think the Oilers win tonight.
Yeah, you've been confident about this.
Well, here's the logic I apply to that.
Okay.
I don't just say that to try to make people feel good, though I do like trying to make people feel happy. Well, sometimes. I also like annoying people. I can do both.
You can do both.
Here's what I think. Anaheim relatively inexperienced team playoff-wise. I know they do have some experienced players. Relatively inexperienced playoff guys, playoff team. The dramatic win in Game 2. Blew a lead, got it back, scored late, hung on to win. You go in against big bag Edmonton. You get a split that you need. Now we got home ice advantage. Now it's Friday night. We're backing our fans. Is this the first home game? So is it 2018, 2019, Coop? It's been a while since they played a home game. Right, everybody's going to be excited. Their fans are going to be loud. They won't be as loud as Oilers fans, but the building's going to be loud. They're going to be pumped up. They're going to be like, here we go, full of energy. Let's go win it on the first 3 shifts of the game. And I think the Oilers are going to be calm. I think they're going to be composed. I think they're going to be more patient. I think Anaheim's going to be maybe running around a little bit too much. And I think the Oilers are going to win the game. That's my prediction for tonight, that the Oilers play a calm, collected game. Safe prediction, McDavid finally gets a point. Relatively safe prediction, the power play probably scores. And there are some trends that should end in favor of the Oilers. Like, again, the McDavid getting a point, the power play doing something. So that's why I would think, in my little brain, that the Oilers are going to win tonight.
Do you think the Oilers need to prepare for a surge off the top?
Yes.
Right out of the gate from Anaheim.
Yes.
And get through that, and then the game will settle down and then take over.
Or maybe catch Anaheim being over exuberant early and catch them out of position or an odd man rush or something like that.
Fair enough.
April 18th. 8 years. April. Oh, my mistake. The last home game in the playoffs for the Ducks was April 14th, 2018. San Jose won 3-2 on the way to a sweep. So, 8 years since the Ducks have played a home playoff game. It's been a while. It's a long time out of the playoffs. So, anyway, some quick thoughts on the game tonight. We do have a lot to get through. We have some fun stuff to look at. A couple things surrounding the Utah-Vegas series that we want to get to that kind of made us smile at each other earlier today, look at each other across the table and smile.
Gaze.
And of course, our favorite series to watch, other than Edmonton-Anaheim. Were we going to get it for an hour? Or like an hour and a half?
An hour and a half!
Yeah. Montreal-Tampa Bay. Back in Montreal. I wonder if that building will be loud. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be something.
We're going to have a fun afternoon. We would like you to participate in the fun. You can do so beyond just being a member of the audience if you would like. First of all, a common method of communication is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. We'd love to hear from you there. River Cree Resort and Casino, check out their mobile app. It's free to download. You can get exclusive offers and promotions. You can get show tickets. You can make reservations for hotel rooms and restaurants. It's safe, secure, and it is easy to use. You can email jay@edmontonsportstalk.com, reid@edmontonsportstalk.com. The Limerick topic today, if you need a suggested topic, trips to California or sights to see in California. All right? So that'll be...
California grapes?
Yeah.
Remember them?
Wasn't it the raisins?
Or California raisins?
Was it the raisins or the grapes?
No, it's the raisins.
Well, isn't a raisin a dried out grape?
They were grapes.
Yeah, they were, I guess.
Both are right, but they were marketed as the California raisins.
Right. I do vaguely remember that. So something about a trip to California, sightseeing in California, famous things about California. That'll be your Limerick topic, though you can do your own thing, but some people like that little boost in a certain direction. iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio. Those are the streaming apps for audio on which you can get us. Don't forget to favorite the station. Make it a preset, whatever you need. Tell other people about it. That helps us out a lot. On YouTube, the channel is Edmonton Sports Talk. You can help us by subscribing to the station if you haven't already. We're pushing towards 15,000 subscribers. It would be great to hit that during the playoffs, certainly within reach. And give this show a thumbs up.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
All right. And we want to get to at least 100. First of all, 100 thumbs. Very achievable plateau.
First hour. Let's go.
Click the thumbs up. And we want to get to 155. Yesterday, maybe people a little bit like, hey, I need a day. Travel day for the Oilers. I think we wound up at around 130 or something by the time all this was said and done. We want to get to 155 thumbs. Why 155? Well, because it's 155. Thank you, Sammy. You can
Thanks,
take
Sammy.
the rest of the day off.
No,
buddy.
no. You wait around. You sit your ass.
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
he's
chair.
got to, because he might have to call it out again. And Paul, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere either, bud.
All right, and you can post in the Nasty Chat. That's the chat stream going on YouTube. Chat with us, and more importantly, with each other as we get you ready for the game. All right, let's do the afternoon headlines for 100.3, the Bear, Edmonton's best rock. Stream them on iHeart today.
This is Chet Palmer with your sports report. Jay Dickey is a game-time decision. The locals sure could use that veteran savvy. Unlike my brother-in-law, Jay Dickey knows when to hit. Jim Furyk will be the Yanks Ryder Cup skipper. Hey, Jason Milne, is that a funky swing in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? The Bluebirds have the Guardians tonight. Guardians? Is that the baseball team or the space people with the little raccoon? You know, my brother-in-law got a bad case of Gamora from his ex-girlfriend. That's your sports report. I am Groot.
Jim Furyk did have a funky swing.
He did.
Probably still does.
Yeah, I doubt it's changed too much.
What was it, like he
worked
hitched
for him.
or
He won-
something?
Yeah, on the back, it kind of like almost looked like it kind of sort of went off track and then got it back.
Swing tracker.
As long as it's solid when you hit the ball. He won a U.S. Open. Pretty good player.
Yeah, Jay Dickey, game time decision, Reid.
Yep.
Well, I don't think that this, that right now where the Oilers are, it's a major blow to the game tonight if Jason Dickinson can't play.
Now, question:
I don't know.
Did you get the Guardians of the
end?
Galaxy stuff?
I got the Guardians of the Galaxy.
you did?
I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
Like I get that. Yeah, the Guardians,
Okay.
You didn't get the other line?
the raccoon or the Gamora.
The Gamora.
I had no idea.
Gamora's the green woman from Guardians of the Galaxy. So the little raccoon rocket. I got the T-shirt, not today.
I thought maybe it was a Sodom and Gomorrah reference. or
No,
something.
Gamora was is the woman played by what's her name? Zoe.
Ooh.
Right over my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know enough
And then
to
I am
know
Groot's
who
the
Groot.
tree, the big tree, the
Groot.
humanoid tree.
Zoe Saldana?
Yeah, Zoe Saldana. Yeah.
Yes,
I am
that's her.
Groot. Was that a movie like I Am Legend?
No, Groot's the tree character, the humanoid tree in Guardians of the Galaxy. All he says is "I am Groot."
Oh, that's his
all
vocabulary.
That's all he says
Who's
is
he
"I am
voiced
Groot."
by?
Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
And Rocket Raccoon, voiced by Bradley
Okay,
Cooper,
I
can
know we have to get on.
understand him.
I know we have to get on, but that's the only thing he says is "I am Groot."
Yes.
And they paid Dwayne the Rock Johnson to voice
No,
this.
Vin Diesel.
Or Vin Diesel.
The other bald
Sorry,
guy.
forgive me for getting
Yes.
them confused.
I don't know what they paid him, but yes, I assume he would have received some sort of monetary compensation for his employment.
What a joke.
Easiest gig of his career.
That was like a 10-minute take. He said, "I am Groot"
No,
three
he said
different
it
ways.
different ways. Yeah.
Okay,
a
2
lot
hours.
of emotion
2 hours.
conveyed.
Millions of dollars.
3 movies.
I want that job.
Do we know what he got for playing Groot? I don't know what it was.
Oh, how much?
Wonder if he did some motion capture too. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who did the motion capture. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy, very, very fun. So just shows Chet's up on to date on current things too.
Chet sure is.
More current things. Our Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game is something we feature every Oilers game day. You're trying to win a $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub that features $10 tankards and $6 tequila shots. You can also grab the $23.99 adult Happy Meal. That has the drive-in burger, fries, choice of beer, and a limited edition hockey puck bottle opener. Book your reservation now at hudsonscanadaspub.com. So we give clues throughout the course of the show. First correct answer, text it into the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. That person gets the gift card. Maximum 3 guesses per phone number, though. So you can't just spam the inbox with every possible athlete you think it might be. The first clue is Bruins. All right, so we'll get to that. Let's quickly, is Ken in yet? Okay, let's introduce the off-topic topic here. And we'll revisit this. So, Play Alberta, presenting sponsor of Edmonton Sports Talk. Great website. I was on the website earlier today. I was like, I want to have a lottery ticket for the Lotto Max tonight. It's $50 million. So don't forget, you can get your lottery tickets on there, and if you win something, they just credit your account. Well, I've never won anything more than a couple bucks, but if you won the jackpot, that's a problem you could worry about. So I said, it was you and Awanik in the room, and thank God Awanik. Wish I hadn't brought it up in front of him.
No,
But
Well, I don't know, Reid. What about this?
yeah,
I don't know, Matthew. What about it?
settle down.
So here is the off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best can be is what they call the William Huff advantage. Visit their website, williamhuff.com, or give them a shout at 780-454-4536. Now, we want you to answer this in your current work situation. If you're retired, then you can go to your last work situation.
Sure.
So your current work situation. Try not to what if it or your current work situation. You win $50 million. How much money do you give to your colleagues? To which ones, and how do you decide which ones? And we should add to this, it's $50 million. Your winning is advertised, which is part of it. Like
Right. It's not like
people would find out.
Well, there's no tax. You don't pay taxes in Canada on lottery winnings.
You don't
right?
pay taxes.
So $50 million in the bank.
You got $50 million bucks.
Okay.
So, right.
Okay.
And we're gonna have another lottery winning related discussion with Ben Thompson later.
Oh, you're
on
darn
as well.
rights we are.
Right. So Jim right on the nasty chat, 0.
Yeah, that's fair.
Doesn't give any, which is fine. That's
now I will say this. We are here. It's a totally different animal than I would say, an office tower downtown. Where
we know everybody. We love everybody.
it's just different, right? Because we're in and out of each other's day every day of the week. We're constantly communicating out of office hours because sports is always happening, right?
We're family.
We're family. And I believe that. And I think that's one of the greatest attributes of Edmonton Sports Talk is the way that everybody gets around. So this is, I understand if you say, why the heck would I give my colleagues money? So understandable. Now, here's what I would do.
Do we have Ken yet?
No.
Okay.
You just get our attention when we do, because we don't want to keep him waiting.
We got a break, I think, before he comes in.
I'm throwing 25 of that into a plan, some sort of get some interest off of it.
We don't need the whole plan. We just need to know how much you need your colleagues.
And then 25 of that would be used at my discretion, of which I would say I would gift a lot of people. What I would gift my colleagues, I would go and I'd say, Reid, do you have a car payment? Do you have whatever outstanding loans you may have? They're now done.
Okay.
I'd go to whoever has a house. It's paid off. That's what I would do. I mean, you'd be under $5 million of gifting. Quite easily, I would imagine. But that's, I wouldn't have a problem doing that if you won $50 million.
Yeah. Okay. We'll keep talking about that. This is going to be a good one.
I'm just here to make dreams come true.
We need to take a quick break here. Ken Reid from Sportsnet is standing by. He's doing this for free, by the way. Here's Zach.
The Oilers and Ducks drop the puck for Game 3 1-1 series tie. Edmonton's Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision after missing Game 2 with an undisclosed injury. Swing by Boston Pizza Clearview. Tom Gazzola is live on location for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show alongside Ben Thompson to tee things up tonight. That goes live at 6:30 right here on EST. And the Lightning Habs, a clash Game 3 1-1 series tie, plus Vegas and Utah hit the ice at Delta Center. They're even through 2. Meanwhile, Ottawa's Jake Sanderson has been ruled out for tomorrow's game against the Hurricanes. That's Game 4. He suffered a concussion in their Game 3 loss, being hit from Taylor Hall. Ottawa looking to avoid the sweep, down 3-0 against Carolina. NBA action, Lakers-Rockets meet in Houston. LA up 2-0. Celtics 76ers 8-tip-off knotted at 1 apiece. And later on, Game 3, Spurs-Blazers goes in Portland. That's a 1-1 series tie. To the majors, the Jays are back in action, opening a 3-game series against the Guardians just after 5. Max Scherzer takes the mound for Toronto. Ken Reid from Sportsnet up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
2 guys and a goalie.
This is the beginning of the Nuge downfall. Sad face.
Fire it. There's still some good hockey left in Nuge. I have faith in Burnaby Nuge to pick up the slack next.
Well, I ran him out of town earlier this morning.
Oh, did you?
I mean, I was.
I mean, you put out.
You know how people are.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in-store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian-owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said great job? Happy hour. Your boss said per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Oilers Ducks at 8 o'clock. Jason Dickinson, a game time decision. If you're on YouTube this afternoon, don't forget to click that thumbs up button. Let's climb to 155 as quickly as possible. We're going to go to the Oil Country Towing Hotline for Voices of the Game, which is presented by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated since 1993. We're more than just plywood. We offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork with a huge selection of hardwoods and knowledgeable staff. We're here for all your DIY needs. Windsor Plywood Leduc, the experts you need to know. Our next guest has often been described as the ultimate combination of looks and intellect. It's Sportsnet's Ken Reid checking in. Ken, it's Reid and Jay. How are you doing?
Good. And if by often you mean first time ever, you are correct.
Well, I do it all the time around the office.
That's an awesome description. I'll take it any day of the week.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we're doing great. How are you? We try to have you on like at least semi-regularly, but it's been a little while. What's new, man?
Well, I'll tell you what's new. You let out the secret that I don't get paid for this, so that's what's new.
As I often say to people, your appearance will be neither compensated nor appreciated. you could use,
just enjoying the playoffs, getting by on as little sleep as possible, working late and getting up late. I feel like, I feel like an old school radio guy on the graveyard shift, but it's all good, buddy. I love this time of year.
All right, so it's almost 5:30 Eastern time, right?
Yep. Right.
So what do you have? I mean, I know, in this business you have to work unusual hours or be ready for overtime, covering for people, whatever. But do you have a semi-typical day in the Stanley Cup playoffs, or what has a day been like for you so far in the first round?
Yeah, for round one, I'm on the Oilers slates. So, when the Oilers play, I work. And Habs as well, and most of those nights coincide together. But I usually don't work weekends. But geez, I always say this is the time that I get paid for. So that's fine, boys. Wouldn't be watching anyway. It was up till whatever last night on my night off, so 1:30 or whatever watching. So it's all good. But yeah, I'm off tomorrow night, but I work tonight and Sunday. So let's go.
So I'm wondering, because, there are multiple shows throughout the evening, things happening. Will there ever be a show that maybe they might put some of your stuff is the highlight pack you did earlier, but then if there's an overtime game, then you do that part live? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. If ever you hear me doing the voiceovers and the highlight, no, we don't take anything from an earlier show and put it on the late show, unless it's a pre-recorded interview from 5 o'clock with somebody. But yeah, the highlights are always live, which is good, because if I screw them up the first time, I get a chance to fix them the second time, right? Because that happens. It's live TV. You guys know the drill.
Ken, I'm interested to know, I think it's Ivanka that puts the timer on when somebody's coming from the other studio where the panel is, that they do the intermissions and whatnot to get over to be the guest in your studio. Who currently has the record, and do you think that time is still beatable?
Yeah, Jay, you're a very observant watcher. I like that. So first night, Bots came in. She was there before Ron wrapped up, which is a miracle. So that's a record that will not be beaten. So I said to Ivanka, we got to time these guys. So we started doing it that night for fun, because we forget it's sports. It's supposed to be fun. Let's all just take it back a little bit. And Elliot has the slowest time. It's about a 5-minute walk, and there's a pedway over a street. Elliot apparently goes outside for fresh air and stuff. BX had the second fastest time, followed by Gas, but I don't Botterell's negative. She was there before the intro, so she's about negative 10 seconds. So that's not going to be beaten. That's.
Well, I think correct. Maybe a a custom hat, fastest in Sportsnet or something. If it was up for grabs, you might get. I mean, those are all competitive people.
See, I would do that, but I'd have to expense it because we don't have a props department, so that's not going to happen. I might make a white T-shirt and draw on it or something, but it's our studios are actually. I'd say it's about a 5-minute walk from their studio to our studio. We're in a massive building downtown. So, and those poor guys, they just finish up, a 9-hour shift, and then they have to come over and do our show and walk 5 minutes over. I wouldn't, I'd be like, oh my God. BX is always funny. He always chirps. I guess I got to go do it tonight. And he'll stroll over. But it's fun when we get there, right? You got to be honest with the viewer too. I mean, you just work back-to-back games sometimes in overtime, then you got to come hang out with Ivanka and I. Bonus.
So when you are, you've been anchoring a long time. So I don't know if you have something from this year or a story from the past or just a general feeling. We all love our jobs, but as you mentioned, there could be unusual hours. There could be a long stretch of days. There might be some evenings where you're like, I hope this isn't a late one. When there is an overtime game, no one's scoring. Are you come on, somebody score? Do you roll with it? How do you handle that?
When Kapanen scored in game one with a buck 54 to go,
right,
I was pumped because that was the last game of the night, right? So no overtime. The 18-inning Blue Jay game, was it game 3 of the World Series last year?
Yeah, it was one of the ones in LA, yeah.
That was late, but I mean, you're so into it at that point, right? Like at that point, I was like, well, might as well go 30 innings. I'm here this late anyway. That was crazy. But yeah, a little known secret is usually the late game, everyone's cheering for regulation, to be honest, because then Timmy has to tape after us, right? McAuliffe has to tape after us too. So, but that's what you sign up for, right? Like I said, these are the months they pay me for. I basically get paid, I think, for October, November, and April, May, June. So that's cool with me, right? Like I got no problem with it. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be watching anyway, but sometimes when you get home at 4 a.m, you're like, okay, regulation would have been nice. So yes,
Right.
deep down inside, I'm cheering for regulation.
Yeah. Well, 4 a.m. you're avoiding the traffic, I hope, or is there still
Totally avoiding? That's the only good time to travel in Toronto. You'd be surprised though. You'd be surprised who's out there. Like you get to know the city really well. I parked the other night. There was a coyote up 100 yards up the street from me, and I live in the city. So that was interesting.
Oh, I thought that was just an Edmonton River Valley thing.
No, they're everywhere in Toronto. Everywhere. Really? Oh, yeah. Coyotes and raccoons, they're everywhere. But yeah, there's some interesting characters on the street when you drive home at 3, 4 in the morning. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, give them our email. We'll have them on the show. Ken Reid from Sportsnet joining us, Voices of the Game for Windsor Plywood Luke. Okay, so we gotta get some Oilers Ducks thoughts here before we let you get to work. There's been some weird droughts in this story. There's been some exciting games or in this series. What's really stood out for you so far, Oilers and Ducks?
I mean, the easy answer, and I think it's true, is how the Ducks have kept Connor McDavid off the board and how the Ducks have won the special teams battle. And I fully expect Connor McDavid to get at least a point tonight. I mean, the guy's not going to go 3 games in a row without a point in the playoffs. The other thing to me, too, is it's just how wide open this series is. Like, it's just nuts. Like, the amount of goals that are going in and the leads that are being blown and the back and forth. Like, it's not the playoff hockey. It's not the tight playoff hockey we're used to from 10, 15 years ago. But this is like the other extreme. This is wild. This looks like the 87 Canada Cup at times. It's just score-a-palooza, which is entertaining as hell for fans. It has to be stressful as hell too. It has to be a nightmare for a coach. But I think I think what I do like about Edmonton is they showed it late in the regular season is they can play tight, responsible hockey. But I think part of them is just going, well, we can beat the Ducks the fun way. So maybe they can't beat them the fun way. Maybe they'll have to tighten up a little bit as this series goes on.
Sportsnet's Ken Reid joining us here on the Reid Wilkins Show for Voices of the Game for Windsor Plywood Leduc. You just talked about how this series is different than certainly some of the other series that are going on. And I've mentioned this before, but do you think that I know the Oilers have been hitting and they've been out hitting Anaheim, but the physicality, the after the whistle stuff just doesn't seem to be happening. Is that something you think the Oilers that would benefit the Oilers if they started to do that, or just keep it the way it's been going?
I don't think that would help them too much. The after the whistle stuff drives me nuts until some guys finally drop the gloves. Like, enough of the Junior B 1989 face washing competition. Like, have a friggin' go. I'm watching so much hockey, but the other night, geez, what game was it? Anyway, it's face wash, face wash, face wash. And then 2 guys finally go. And when they went, it just settled everything down. And I'm all for, I love the game within the game. Oh, it was the Canadiens game when Hagel and Slafkovsky finally went. It settled everything down. But the game within the game is amazing. And if you can suck a guy into cross on the line, like the way Perry dropped his gloves for the Habs, he gets the extra 2. But then in the Philly-Pittsburgh game, there's a schmozzle. The Flyer guy, I think it was Konechny's on the ice. He's kicking. He gets up and drops his gloves. Pittsburgh gets the extra 2, and Philly scores on the power play. I'm like, I don't get that one at all. So if you're going into that life of scrumming after the whistles, in a way you're gambling a bit, because I don't think you really know who the ref's going to pull out. Like the fact that Konechny was, I don't know, sweeping the leg like the Cobra Kai and didn't get anything for it was a little ridiculous to me. So if I'm Edmonton, I just stick with ignoring the post whistle stuff. I mean, it's going to happen a little bit. So if you get in there, get your shots in. But for me, Edmonton just they got to step up on the special teams. That one the other night, I mean, to go over on the power play again and then give up a shorty, that's That's not what you think the Edmonton Oilers are doing, the power play.
Well, and the rule that you can't take a guy's helmet off, right? That burned the Ducks. Yeah.
Ridiculous rule. Stupid rule. I would have my helmet sized way too big every shift. I'd go into a scrum. You know what I'd do, boys? I'd wear an old XL7. Reid, I know you're old enough to remember those. Remember, I'd get the wings out and I'd make it as big as I could. Mark Napier, former Edmonton Oiler, wore an XL7. I talked to Napes. By the way, he told me he only wore that helmet because his head was so big. It was the only thing that fit in it. I'd get the wings out and I would go in and I'd be just begging guys to take my helmet off because that is even a dumber rule than puck over the glass. That getting the helmet ripped off in the scrum is the stupidest rule going right now.
Ken, this is why we have you on, because you're entertaining and informative. We love having you. I know you got to get to work.
Free.
And you're free. Yes, Dustin especially loves that one. Yeah. So, before we let you go, though, you have become a prolific author over the last decade or so. Is there anything you want to tee up, or a recent publication or two you would like to direct people to?
Yeah, my last book, the next one, from Simon & Schuster, it was released last fall. It's got some good stories in there, some good Oilers angles as well in there, from Brad Davis, if you want to go back in the day, the son of the legendary Lorne Davis. And I got another book in the works that's coming up in about a year and a half. And Jay, it will inform you of a decade past, and Reid, it will bring you back to your childhood. That's my tease. So
I
think about that. Because Jay, I know you're a little younger than Reid. You know, I don't want to give Reid
Ken knows I'm of a certain vintage. Hey.
Well, the same vintage as I do believe.
We'd love having you. Regulation Oilers win. That's will be your payment. Regulation Oilers win. There you go. Nice quick game.
Play this tomorrow. Oilers win, or Monday, whatever. Oilers win 4-2.
There it is. Ken Reid's all over it. Thank you so much, sir. Sportsnet's Ken Reid checking in. Great guy. Fun guy. Loves his hockey. Loves his job. But I do understand that. They're up pretty late.
Yeah.
There would be well, even sometimes as fans, there are I got a confession to make. Colorado, LA, Tuesday. I didn't watch overtime. It was going to overtime, and I'm like, I got to go to bed because I was still kind of tired from Monday.
Yep.
So I saw the notification when I got up to use the facility in the middle of the night.
Well, and Reid, honestly, I would imagine for Ken and Ivanka and everybody in that studio, you're not watching just as a fan. You're watching for storylines. You're watching intently.
Yeah, are you putting that hit in the highlight pack or not? Yeah.
Right. So there's so much more brain activity going on than just sitting on the couch with a cold one.
Yeah.
Watching the game. So, I can imagine this is. But Ken's a pro. I mean, that's what you dream of, I guess, in that industry, right? As a sports broadcaster, is to be dialing it up right after those games.
Yeah. Well, like I said, he gets to work after all the Jays games.
Yep.
So he's working after all the Oilers games,
Habs,
and all the Habs games, which tonight is the same night.
Yeah, of a doubleheader tonight.
And then Sunday he'll be working as well. The Oilers game is 7:30 Sunday, by the way, a little bit earlier for that one. Great to have Ken on the show. Absolutely. We're going to have Tom Gilbert a little bit later on, Oilers alum. We have audio from after the Oilers morning skate, some clips with Knoblauch, Draisaitl, Lazar, and Nugent Hopkins. Our off-topic topic for William Huff is, so say you win $50 million. Tonight's Lotto Max is $50 million. I got tickets on playalberta.ca, the Play Alberta app. Do you give any of your winnings to your colleagues? If so, how much and to who? Because pretty much the consensus was the people we were able to discuss it with earlier today. Now, Dusty was already gone. Eric was already gone. Trev was already gone. But the consensus was with you, me, Koob, Awanak, that yes,
there'd be
something, and it would be more than just like, hey, I'm going to take everybody for lunch.
Well, I'm learning.
It would have an impact on your life. It might not be retirement money, but it would
mean something.
Welcome. Yeah.
Well, I'm learning that we are different.
We are very different from what I'm seeing. Yes.
Safety Bob says, not a cent. I'm the safety guy. Everyone hates me. Jay says, wouldn't give a dime to my coworkers unless there was a company lottery pool. Faux farm boy, 0 to co-workers, not friends and family, business, not pleasure. Tube socks, colleagues? 0. Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez, I would give you guys some money.
Thanks,
Bring you guys out to lunch. I'd even buy Gagers some things to use in the office, in the kitchen.
Okay, if you're taking us out for lunch, I that's a bit of a slap in the face.
I do. I don't. Sorry.
Once a month.
Once a month.
I don't mind.
Yeah, come on.
I kind of like what Big Uke says. He says, I wouldn't give them anything, but I would throw a wicked party before quitting. So Uke would basically say, hey, it's Uke's farewell. He could put it on himself, and he could also say, by the way, everybody, or they would know he won the lottery. He's like, it's all on me. But in terms of actually giving them something, and no, I understand it. Also, any I guess unless it's grandma giving the kid the grandkids money, it's like it can be awkward to actually give money.
Yeah. That's why I said I would help you and say, you got a mortgage? Okay, you don't have one now.
Right.
It would mean nothing to me. It's a drop in a bucket.
Right.
What do I care? Alicia Hemming says, couple $100,000 to my boss. Wouldn't be where I am without him, and he's easily up there with Dusty as the best boss to work for. My best wishes to everyone else in the office. Mikey says, I would rent a cruise ship for 1 week with everyone, friends and family.
So give them an experience. That's an interesting way to do it, for sure. I mean, one thing I said earlier, what if I just, there's 10 of us, 11 of us, just said at the end of a staff meeting, I was just like, hey, everybody, as you know, I won $50 million. And I wouldn't stop working, by the way.
Neither would I.
Accelerate my retirement plans. But I would say, all right, I won this money for the next 10 years. On the first of the month, you're going to have $1,000 in your bank account.
Wow, 10 years. So that's $12,000. That's $120,000 you're gifting to each person.
Yeah. 12 times 10. Yeah.
Yeah, you are tired.
No, it would be $12,000 per
year.
Yeah, it'd be $120,000. Yeah.
That's nice.
No,
then you wouldn't worry about somebody that maybe would just go and blow it all.
Right. But it would be like that's significant though.
It's very significant.
Right? And it's a constant sort of thank you. I don't know.
Caster 1990 does say your workplace is not as common in the real world, guys. Not everyone gets to work with friends, and in media, it seems like you're all friends, even with rival stations.
Well, let's not get too carried away with that. But
I think
we're talking EST colleagues, not all broadcast colleagues.
I think we do have a pretty fantastic workplace,
right,
and good colleagues. So yeah, it would be different here, but not every. I'm not saying. If everybody, it wouldn't be like it was only the people we talked to.
I was just wondering though, and maybe we still will. I thought we'd get some story from somebody who'd say, you know what, I know that I work in a large office, but I know Jeff down the hall. I don't interact with him much, but I know him and his wife. Got a kid with special needs, or their basement flooded last year, or it was something. I wondered if we get a story like that where it's like I know a colleague and he or she could actually needs help.
Yeah,
actually needs help getting through something tough or something rotten that happened. But no, most people are just like, nothing.
See you later, losers.
See you later, everybody.
Not even a thought.
Somebody clean on my desk.
Not even pizza. Not even a cake.
There's a parody account called Reid Wilkins.
There it is.
1, win lottery. 2, pay workmates millions to work at my own media company called Wilkins Sports. You know what? You should read this as the bad guy.
The Bond villain?
The Bond villain.
My colleagues would receive money from me in the form of salary. Oh, they would have to work for it, Mr. Milne. Once I start my own company called Wilkins Sports Talk.
There it is. All right, we better take a quick time out. Plenty on the Oilers Ducks coming up tonight. Jay has his play of the day in a couple minutes as well. Oh, I also want to tell you this. This is pretty exciting. Portions of this hour presented by Lamley's, built for the job, made with quality craftsmanship and designed for job protection with cowboy-worthy durability. Lamley's workwear combines safety with all-day comfort, featuring brands like Ariat Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed to withstand tough conditions and deliver performance across every job site. Visit lamleys.com/work to see how Lamley's can make your workday better.
LAMMLES.
And here is KUBUSCH.
California dreaming for the Oilers as they challenge the Ducks. Game 3, 1-1 series tie. Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision for the Orange and Blue. He missed Game 2 with an undisclosed injury. And at morning skate, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was alongside Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman on the top line. Catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tommy on location at Boston Pizza Clairview to set the table for tonight. They hit the airwaves at 6:30 only on EST. Out east, the Lightning visit the Habs out in Montreal. Game 3, 1-1 series tie. Plus, Vegas, Utah, they hit the ice at Delta Center. The first game in Salt Lake City in the playoffs. They're even through 2. Meanwhile, Ottawa's Jake Sanderson has been ruled out for Game 4 tomorrow against the Hurricanes. He suffered a concussion in Game 3 after being hit from Taylor Hall. Artem Zub is also a no-go. Ottawa looking to avoid the sweep, down 3-0 against Carolina. NBA action, Lakers, Rockets meet in Houston. LA up 2-0. Celtics and 76ers, they tip off, knotted at 1 apiece. Later on, Game 3, Spurs and Blazers out in Portland, tied at 1-1 to the majors. Jays, they're back in action. 5 o'clock, just after 5:07. First pitch, Max Scherzer to the bump for T.O. The first of 3 games against the Guardians tonight. The Guardians going with Gavin Williams on the mound. This sports update is brought to you by Say the Reid Sport Medicine. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you've got a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Call them at 780-460-9977 or visit their website at saythereidsportmed.ca to book an appointment today. The Reid Wilkins Show continues here on Edmonton Sports Talk following a brief break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream.
Is McDavid going to be held off the score sheet? Probably not, because it's so rare.
Surprised, buddy.
Yeah, there's so many elements to that game, like you were outlining, and then a few more, that it really wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game. And also the fact that the depth scoring got the job done for the Oilers is another sign it wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Blue Jays are back for their 50th season. Whether you're swinging for the fences or tackling backyard spring projects, get the space you need with Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free today. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
Google is
one shopper. Finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket. A deal. One donor. Letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase. One donation.
One job. One choice.
Goodwill is.
The power of one. The power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Playoffs don't care what day it is, and neither does the Canadian Brewhouse. Monday, we're packed. Wednesday, electric. Saturday, don't even ask. The Canadian Brewhouse is here for every game, every round, every minute of overtime. From puck drop to final buzzer, we are in this with you. Book your table, find your people, get loud. Don't miss out. Every game feels like a Saturday. This is our house, the Canadian Brewhouse.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
It's very windy, Jay. Very windy.
Yeah, it remains windy.
Yeah, it's gross, man.
Blast of winter here.
Now, it doesn't seem to be snowing, but then again, it could be so windy that I can't even tell it's snowing.
I've got a foot of snow at my house.
That much, eh?
Well, I showed you the
shoveling. Yeah,
Coop's just he's deep. He's nose deep.
it was gross driving this morning.
It was.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be nice in a few days.
Benny was saying next Friday, a week from today, 21.
Yeah. I think even by midweek, it's up to double digits.
You know, Reid, it's hard to believe that in Edmonton in April, you can have such fluctuations
really
in weather.
Is. Really is.
Every year, it gets me by surprise.
I know. It's just, it's pretty crazy.
It's Jay. It's play. He's Jay. It's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
And on an Oilers game day, of course, presented by Play Alberta. Time to turn up the fun with the all-new Play Alberta app, your digital destination for casino, live dealers, lottery, instants, and, of course, sports betting.
Wow. Okay. Jay's play of the day today. Discussed this a bit during the hangout. I feel the Oilers are going to win tonight, as do you, Reid, as does Ken Reid. Now, I think there's going to be more goals than 6. In 5 games this year, between the Anaheim Ducks and the Edmonton Oilers, there's been 45 goals. That's an average of 8 goals per game.
Okay, well, let me see if I can remember the scores.
Well, over 8.
6-5. I think 6-5, 7-4, 4-2,
4-3. There's a
4-3 and 5-4. Yeah.
A lot of goals. So,
was there a 6-5 game or was that San Jose? Anyway, there's been a lot of goals.
So, yeah, they're averaging over 8 goals per game combined. So, Jay's play of the day. Oilers to win in regulation. Okay, that's why it says Oilers to win 3-way when you go to playalberta.ca. That means the Oilers need to win at the end of 60 minutes. No overtime. Okay? Oilers to win in regulation and over 6.5 total goals. That has been boosted to plus 280. You've got until 8 p.m. to get on that over at Play Alberta. And that is amongst other specials. There's one here that's almost plus $12,000.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Well, we might as well play it now. Sorry, I clicked on that by accident.
That's you counting all your money when that play hits.
That's the turtle trying to. Here's the turtle so tired counting after 50 million. Like counting the first 45 million was no problem, but once you're into that final 5,
there's the silliest that's almost 12,000 plus 12,000. There's Dusty's Lakers disrespect parlay. There's Lock Shop Points Parlay. There's lots of specials. So head on over to playalberta.ca, click on sports, click on EST specials. You'll see all of those. And if you haven't yet, download the Play Alberta app. And Reid, always remember to use your game sense.
Okay, now this one is not on EST specials. But if people want to just jot this down and do it, you got to do it in the next hour.
Do it live.
This is just, I like these little system bets.
Okay.
So I have bet on the Red Sox, Guardians, Mariners, and Oilers to win. Now, it's actually a total of 15 bets because it's every possible combination. I put 10 cents on each combination. So it's $1.50 bet. If I cash all of it, I win $564.
Nice.
So that is truly a sprinkle. That is truly using your game sense.
Yes.
But a little bit of fun. So Red Sox, Guardians, Mariners, Oilers, click those all in and then click system on the betting slip and then make it. So it's one of those, if 2 of the 4 come in, you won't win, but you'll get some of your money back.
Sure.
3 out of the 4, you'll probably be around even. 4 out of 4, hey, you get $4.
Nice.
Whatever. So
Yeah,
that's
those system bets are interesting.
Little fun extra thing that I do sometimes.
I like it.
It's Jay, it's play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
All right, 780-218-9999 is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox if you want to send us a text. Let's get to clue number 2 before you read some of those other ones coming in, Jay. Clue number 2 in the Hudson's Canada's Pub, mystery athlete of the game. You got to text in your guesses. Clue number 2 is Kitchener. So the first clue was Bruins. The second clue is Kitchener. First correct guess, maximum 3 guesses per person. First correct guess gets the $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub. Jason Dickinson is a game time decision for the Oilers and the Ducks. He did not take the morning skate. The bottom 6 was Szymanski with Savoy and Roslovic and Lazar with Doc and Frederick. I guess they're calling them the Bash Brothers. That's what I'm hearing today. I didn't hear that before today.
Yeah, I saw that today as well. I like it.
Yeah,
Sure.
whatever. It's fun.
sticks.
It's fun. Our off-topic topic for William Huff, if you won $50 million, how much do you give your colleagues?
If any.
If anything, which colleagues, how do you decide?
Sean says, if I were your colleague, I'd buy you a Mars bar each. At least a year's worth of supply. You don't have to share anymore. Thank you, Sean. Safety Bob says, not a cent. I'm the safety guy. Everyone hates me.
Right. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Sully, my coworkers wouldn't get much. 1 or 2 of the guys I'd help out, though. But my close friends and family would get a good chunk.
Sure.
Vincenzo. Okay, here's some positivity, Reid. If I won $50 million, I work with 7 people. I would give them $1 million each. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Smaller office, right? Maybe easier to be.
Maybe easier.
Maybe you feel more connected to everybody.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Bobby LaFrench says, I love Coob's updates recently. Thanks, Bobby.
Yeah. Well, I love the Coob in general.
Yeah.
How much money would you give me specifically?
Coob has a good... Coob, I was going to get to your stat early, but we had to fly through that first segment, so hang on to it for... at some point in the show.
420.
Hey,
well, maybe, there, or even 540.
Sure.
We'll get... So Coob looked up some cool stuff.
Well, good thing I'm around, Reid.
Yeah, well, you're here. You're not going anywhere. You work until 6:30.
Yeah, well, 6:45 podcasting.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Am I good to sit here? Because I got to do a thing with Tom at around 6:40.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You can help me get on air? All right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well, I guess Benny's here. Benny's here for that. And Benny's going to be here for Benny's whatever it is today for the afternoon debate for Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Better weather for curling today.
Oh, yeah.
Down the 18th fairway. You could probably slide down the fairway a little bit. Okay, well, we got to do the 4 o'clock break. Oil understood for GCL Diesel when we get back. Hear a little bit more from Knoblauch and Draisaitl.
The Lock Shop.
It was disturbing, and I think people are more pissed off than worried about Connor. Like, they're just angry that the series is tied right now. I mean, I said it after the first game. I'd be stunned if they somehow shut him down in game 3. You know, you feel like it's just a matter of time here.
It was just weird watching him after that. Go back, come back out, test it, get out there. He still seemed to be fast.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems, but did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holset, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at GCLDiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Worksite ready, Western tough. Lamley's Workwear is calling all tradespeople, oil and gas crews, construction workers, farmers, and hard-working Canadians. Built for the job with quality craftsmanship, job site protection, and cowboy-worthy durability. Trusted brands like Airy at Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed for performance and all-day comfort on the toughest sites. No matter the season, Lamley's has the workwear you need. Shop the full range now at lamleys.com/work.
LAMMLES.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
From the Honda Center, the Oilers hit the ice in Anaheim to face off against the Ducks. Game 3, 1-1 series tie. Edmonton's Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision. Undisclosed injury. He missed Game 2 of the series and at morning skate. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was alongside Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman on the first line. Swing by Boston Pizza Clearview. Tom Gazzola hits the airwaves for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show alongside Ben Thompson to tee things up tonight. That goes live at 6:30 right here on EST. Two other games around the NHL tonight. Game 3, Lightning Habs. They clash out in Montreal, plus Vegas and Utah hit the ice at Delta Center. Both series even through 2. Meanwhile, Ottawa's Jake Sanderson has been ruled out for Game 4 tomorrow against the Hurricanes. Senators looking to avoid the sweep, losing Game 3 and also losing Sanderson in Game 3 as well. Exited the game with a concussion after being hit from Taylor Hall. No Artem Zub tomorrow for them. Puck drop. Carolina, Ottawa goes tomorrow at 1 o'clock. NBA action, Lakers, Rockets meet in Houston, LA up 2-zip. Celtics, 76ers tip off as well, knotted at 1 aside in their series. Later on, Game 3, Spurs, Blazers out in Portland. That one tied 1-1. Into the majors, Jays are back in action, opening a 3-game series against the Guardians. Max Scherzer to the mound for T.O. Gavin Williams countering for Cleveland. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The second hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
We have a limerick here from Tube Socks. There was once a team torn away from a city that begged them to stay. In Sacramento they hide while old loyalties died, bound for Las Vegas where dreams go to fray. Good one about the A's. We said give us some sort of California-themed limerick. Good job there from Tube Socks. You can email reid@edmontonsportstalk.com, jay@edmontonsportstalk.com. You can text us using the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Great happy hour deals there. $5.25 drinks, all beers, including bottle and draft, import and domestic, select premium well highballs, and select premium wine. This is served at Tap 25, Center Bar, Onyx, and on the casino floor. Available Sunday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., rivercreeresort.com. And you can post in the Nasty Chat on YouTube. Always some fun stuff going on in there. And if you are on YouTube today, remember to click that thumbs up button. Very interesting with the thumbs today. Once again, rolling in slow. Mm-hmm. So if you have not already clicked, please click and then click the share button. and send the show link off to several other people using email or text.
I got a quick limerick.
Sure.
From Steb. Great Connor's game hasn't been great. Maybe he's hurt. Maybe he's been late. He's going off tonight. Ducks will feel fright. Him hoisting the cup is simply fate.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
I like
good. He even could have shortened lines 3 and 4.
Maybe.
As I often say. But that was quite good. Good rhyming. Good imagery.
Very good imagery.
I like that one. 780-218-9999 River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. The game is at 8 o'clock tonight, 8:10 face-off. Jay and I are with you until 6:30. Another extended show. Tom Gazzola, GCL Oil Stream Diesel pregame show from Boston Pizza, Clairview.
Correct.
That's the one up in the northeast quadrant of the city.
Tis.
All right.
Massive TV there. Massive.
I don't know if I've been to that one.
What did Dusty say? It's
4,000 inches?
100 and some inches big?
At least 4 feet.
No.
At least.
Yeah, sure.
Measured diagonally, I guess, because they do the measure of the TV as a diagonal.
You measure diagonal.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's time for the Oil Understood, presented by GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years, and now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood. That was playoff intensity in that pause.
Ooh, Reid. The juices are flowing.
What is this? Is it Ross? Roswell? Sorry, I can't make.
Roswell FD.
Roswell Fire Department. Perhaps. That alien spaceship needs to be the this is a good message, though. I'm disappointed it's talking about the orders. Well, I assumed. I'm disappointed they don't have all these issues worked out by now. It's the same D breakdown they were dealing with in January. I'm hopeful they will turn the corner. Well, I mean, that's a fair frustration. But as I've often said, this is who they are. They are better with Murphy. They are better with Dickinson. But they still are a flawed team that sometimes when things go wrong, they go really wrong. What's maybe a little different about this series is that the players at the center of some of the gaffes have been the best players.
Yeah.
But I'll say to Roswell, you're right. I'll also say teams sort of have a way that they play and have an identity that can be good or bad, and the Ducks have one too. So this is why a lot of people, not just those of us here at EST, you read a lot about this series. Well, this could be a fun one. Because who's going to screw up next, or which offensive player is going to make a great play next, or how many wild momentum swings will there be, which we've already seen in that series. But that is a fair disappointment. The Oilers, the Ducks, maybe it's easier to excuse with the Ducks because, as we've said, 13 players made their playoff debut. Not everybody on the team is younger. I mean, they have Killorn, Gudas when he plays. Kreider, been in the NHL a long time. Granlund's been in the NHL a while. Trouba,
yeah.
Carlson. So they have veterans, but a lot of their guys are going through the playoffs for the first time. I think a little more frustrating about the Oilers is you look at, Savoy's younger, Szymanski's younger. A lot of these guys have played in the Stanley Cup final or been in the league a long time. So I get that it's probably a little more frustrating with the Oilers. We'll see how they come out tonight. I personally think they're going to be fine tonight. And as people know, sometimes I'm wrong, but I just think that the way it goes back and forth, maybe Anaheim's riding high, thinking like, "Oh, we got him in our building now. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's make everybody roar." And the Oilers might be, okay, you know what, whatever, guys. We're here for 60 minutes tonight. We're good. Or you're really excited for offense? Okay, that's fine. We're going to catch you leaning the wrong way. Maybe.
Well, and I guess since the trade deadline, Reid, the Oilers their PK was 10th since the trade deadline. So to see this to start the playoffs is a bit of an anomaly, which would suggest that it will turn around. And you're correct in that point, Roswell, is that neither of these teams are exactly detail oriented in their own zones.
Yeah.
But I think the Oilers have a chance that they can change that. We've seen them be able to change that in the past.
All right, Oil understood for GCL Diesel. So Dickinson, a game time decision. That's obviously a big story for sure. 0 power play goals in the series for Edmonton. That's been a massive story. A little more from head coach Kris Knoblauch.
Yeah, we've definitely gone 2 games without scoring a goal in the regular season. There's been times where it's been unlucky. It's been times where it's been not very good or sharp. And, for this group to be 30% plus all season long, and, it's obviously there's just those stretches. And it's certainly something that we don't want to overthink and change anything too dramatically.
Well, I think they did change the zone entry a little bit. They'll probably still need to tweak that tonight. Odds would suggest they get a power play goal sooner rather than later. I guess maybe, Jay, the confounding thing is that it hasn't looked that dangerous. If they were 0-4 and it was like, man, Dostal's made like 18 amazing saves, you might be like, okay. But it's been a little frustrating that sort of some opportunities have been squandered. And a chance to tie the game on Wednesday, results in still like a shocking shorthanded goal against how the Oilers managed it.
Yeah, and they've been putting pucks past him 5-on-5. So, yeah, it's just, I think Reid, honestly, I wrote down, a couple notes here before the show. Simplify that power play. When things are not going your way, how do you turn them around? Pucks on net. Get him into the danger areas. Let Zach Hyman do his thing. Let Leon get in there and poke around and try and get this power play going. Simplify. Let Bouchard shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. I think that's how they turn it around.
And I just still wonder, and this is sort of my challenge for Knoblauch and the coaching staff, can you find a way to use the Ducks' tactics against them? I know Connor mentioned that they're sort of more of a 1-1-2, maybe a little more passive, but they still are pressuring, but they're just pressuring where they want to pressure. So can the Oilers say, okay, you want to do this? We're going to make you think we're going into that, and we're going to do something different. Same with the power play.
And who knows, now that they've had 2 approaches like this from Anaheim, maybe now you see a bit of a different approach, especially getting that puck through the neutral zone tonight. Hopefully. Because they did improve from game 1 to game 2.
They did.
On zone entry on the power play.
Yeah.
So now, once you're in there, they seem to be able to do that. Simplify.
Nugent Hopkins on the PP.
We've had some good looks. It's sticking with it and winning those battles. They can be aggressive at times if there's any loose puck, and we got to come up with those battles, and usually that's where we get some good opportunities. So it's sticking with it. It's such an important time of the year for power play and penalty kill, and we haven't shown up in the first 2 games on the scoreboard yet. So we want to make an impact for sure, and we're going to keep pushing here.
All right, that's a little bit from the Nuge. Curtis Lazar, I guess, can we be sure Curtis Lazar is going to play?
No.
Would he be?
He'd be the odd man
You
out.
think he would probably, I don't know.
They're not taking Szymanski
I doubt they would take Szymanski out. And Knoblauch has complimented that line in particular, right? Well,
they'd put Dickinson in between Savoy and Roslovic, I would imagine, and put Szymanski down with the Bash brothers. No?
I think they might put Dickinson with Doc and Frederick. I really do.
Szymanski's played there, though, Reid. He's played with them. That's how they finished out the season.
But he also said he liked Szymanski with Savoy and Roslovic, that they'd been together, and they are specifically the ones that produced the goal. Good question. I think...
Well, Savoy was... Yeah, okay.
To start, obviously we're saying to start the game.
To start, and as we all know, TBD on line combinations.
True. But yeah, probably if Dickinson plays, I would think it would be Lazar that would come out. But anyway, speaking of Curtis Lazar, of course, he's ready for tonight.
Yeah, we're a confident group. We know our potential, our capabilities, the way we play. We definitely have another gear, but it's a good hockey team. It's a good test, and that's the beauty of playoffs. It's game after game, the momentum swings, the ups and downs, and everything like that. So now we're on the road. I'm going to try and take the crowd out of it, but it's going to be a good test for us.
All right, and Lazar also ready for a loud building. He's like, so what? The Ducks fans are going to be screaming.
It's great. I mean, ultimately, if they're cheering for you or against you, it's still noise, right? So that's the beauty of playoffs. Still the same game with the same rules in place and whatnot, but it's always good entertainment for their fans, and these are, obviously easy ones for us players to get up to as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think a noisy building can pump up both teams.
Sure.
What is Gage doing? Joaquin Gage. He's brought hot dogs.
Wow.
Holy crap. Gager, thank you. That's amazing. Well, we know we got a snack during the break.
Unbelievable.
Look at that.
Hot dogs with cheese and all the
You just
all
whipped up some hot. Man, I've been eating well today.
Yeah, I'm eating very well. No supper for me. I've got it.
Yeah.
What a guy.
He's incredible. Just drops by. Gager just walks in with a full serving.
Those are
and
nice
all the
looking
condiments
dogs
on the side for whatever we need.
Whew.
So that's really good. He's an amazing guy. So McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Kapanen. This is from the morning skate. Szymanski, Savoy, Roslovic, Lazar, Doc, Frederick, Ekholm, Bouchard, Nurse, Murphy, Wallman, Amberson, Ingram in net. The Ducks likely this: Leo, Carlson between Gaucher and Terry. Granlund with Killorn and Seneca. Paling, who I think's been really good, with Kreider and McTavish. Washi with Tri-the-VL and Moore. Lacombe and Trouba. Minchikov and John Carlson. Hines and Hellison. And Dostal in net. 8-10 for the drop of the puck tonight. Draisaitl was asked about still, 2 games back from the injury. How's your timing and all that stuff?
Yeah, getting better. It'll get better and better every game. So, yeah, not worried about it.
The Oilers do, I watched all the audio from this morning. They always say the right things, sound confident, but I really thought that they just sounded like, okay, we're fine.
We're fine.
Why are you even asking? Maybe more than another year's. And I wouldn't say that if I didn't sense it.
I totally agree, Reid. And is this just the maturation of this team?
I don't know. We're going to find out. If they come out and lay 2 eggs in Anaheim or an egg and a half, that's going to be pretty sad, quite frankly.
Yeah, it is. But there is an air of quiet confidence with what I'm hearing from the team in Anaheim.
Yeah, well, I hope they execute it. I hope what I'm hearing there from Draisaitl and some of the other clips today that it's basically like, okay, playtime's over, Anaheim. It's time to put the toys back in the box. You know what I mean?
I like it.
It's bedtime, kids.
Yeah.
I hope. I hope. I'm sure a lot of people are saying, "Come on, Reid, you've watched this team." Yes, I know. I feel that way too. So we'll find out. I do think that I don't know. We'll see how. That's the fun of the playoffs. How are you going to manage it? Everything's like, oh, Anaheim now. Oh, look, yeah. Oh, fun, youthful exuberance. Okay. Can you do it again? Can you do it at home now where you're supposed to win, quote unquote?
Pressure's on now.
We're in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Turn up the heat this April at the Canadian Brewhouse with the wing flavor of the month, and I can verify these are delicious. The spicy sriracha maple bacon wings, sweet and spicy sriracha maple bacon saucy wings for the perfect balance of heat, sweetness, and savory flavor. Get them only for a limited time. I had them at the Ice House the other day. They are really good. Okay, Koob, you will get to your research in the next segment because Jay and I might be eating hot dogs. Benny Thompson is coming up. Tom Gilbert as at 5 o'clock. It's Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta.
California dreaming for the Oilers as they face off against the Ducks. Game 3 out west, 1-1 series tie. Edmonton's Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision, undisclosed injury for him. He missed Game 2 for the Orange and Blue. Swing by Boston Pizza, Clairview. Tom Gazzola live on location for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Ben Thompson riding shotgun as they preview tonight's game. That goes live at 6:30 right here on EST. Another pair of Game 3's Lightning Habs clash with the Mammoth and Knights duel, both even through 2. And Ottawa's Jake Sanderson is out for Game 4 tomorrow against the Hurricanes. Ottawa looking to avoid the sweep. He suffered a concussion in their Game 3 loss. Artem Zub is also a no-go for the Sens. Raptors news, Emmanuel Quickley has been ruled out for the remainder of Round 1 against the Cavaliers with a hamstring ailment that he's been fighting since the regular season finale. He suffered it in the wrap-up against the Nets prior to the playoffs. Game 4. Raptors, Cavs, Sunday, Toronto down 2-1. Tonight, the Lakers, Rockets meet in Houston, LA up 2-0. Celtics, 76ers tip off, plus the Spurs and Blazers throw down. Those 2 series tied 1-1. And in the majors, Jays, Guardians have first pitch just after 5. Max Scherzer starts for Toronto. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding area since '93. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and you guessed it, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. The show rolls on here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Bruce Boudreau. Joel knows what he's doing. He's coached against teams that have had very good offensive players in the past. Maybe not as good as Connor, but every time he touches the puck, they're going at him. On the one goal that he gave away, he was so frustrated, threw his head back as if, oh my God, what am I doing?
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Good to have you tuning in this afternoon. It is monumentally windy outside. Oilers game in Anaheim this evening. Game 3 of the best of 7. The series tied 1-1. 8:10 for the puck drop. Jason Milne and I are with you until 6:30. Then at 6:30, Tom Gazzola takes over with the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Joaquin Gage, the analyst today. I'll be on, I guess I'm on before and after the game. After the game, it's Reid, presented by Ewell. Also tonight, Tampa Bay and Montreal and Utah, Vegas. We got a couple funny tidbits about that series coming up. Thanks again to Joaquin Gage for surprise afternoon snack.
Hitting the spot.
That's amazing. Gager just bringing in some freshly made hot dogs.
What a guy.
For us, we wolfed those down during the commercial break. Jason Dickinson is a game time decision for your Edmonton Oilers. So, of course, one of the big stories in this series is Connor McDavid has no points, captain of the team. And Coob found out that Connor McDavid is not the only struggling captain in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
That is correct. Trev and I were in a bit of a discussion. I was like, man, like McKinnon, he's not the captain of the Avs, I know that, but another star player, only 1 assist in 3 games played. I had him on the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay and completely screwed us on EST afternoons. But I thought, you know what, Sidney Crosby and the Penguins, they're down 3-0 to the Flyers. He's also struggling in the series. And I went through each of the captains in the playoffs, all 16 teams, went through their stat lines through the games that they have suited up for and got the stats overall. So there's 14 captains, 6 out east, 8 in the west. Bruins do not have a captain, and I'm not counting Victor Hedman because he's out for Tampa Bay.
Okay.
So, of course, he's out due to injury. So 6 out east, 8 out west. And I went, man, how many points? Like, is it just McDavid struggling? I looked at 19 games combined out west for captains, and I'm curious. Combined goals for those 8 captains in the Western Conference in these NHL playoffs, 19 games combined. How many goals do you think have been scored?
19 games?
19 games combined, 8 players.
19.
I think I know this because, no, by captains.
By captains
By
specifically.
captains.
Oh. 5.
Pretty close, actually. 4.
Wow.
And it's interesting to me because only 2 players combined, 2 captains combined for those 4 goals, each with a pair. And it's shocking as well. There's no
Which
0
2 captains?
One has been a captain for quite some time on this squad. He is defensively minded. It was Mark Stone with a pair of goals.
Sure.
And the other captain on the Avalanche, Gabriel Landeskog. So 4 goals combined for captains in 19 total games in the NHL playoffs so far. For captains specifically, of course, a couple captains. I mean, Radko Gudas for the Ducks. He's only played 1 game.
Right.
Jared Spurgeon's in the mix. Jamie Benn, -3 for Jamie Benn. Kopitar, -4. 0 points for both of them. Keller, 2 games played, -2, 0s across the board. Of course, McDavid, 2 games played, 0 goals, 0 assists. Not a single captain out west has recorded an assist. 19 combined games. So all 8
0
captains.
assists, only 4 goals.
Only 4 goals, -9.
Wow.
So for the captains in the Western Conference, these playoffs, 19 games total, 4 goals, only from 2 separate players, Mark Stone and Gabriel Landeskog. 0 assists, -9 for NHL captains out west.
Okay.
And out east, so 6 captains. Of course, Hedman out. Going to say that again. Bruins do not have a captain. 17 total games combined for captains. 0 goals between Rasmus Dahlin, Jordan Stahl, Brady Tkachuk, Sidney Crosby, Couturier, Hedman hasn't played, and Nick Suzuki.
Wow.
9 assists through those 6 players.
9 points isn't bad, though.
Which isn't terrible. I mean, okay, Couturier has 3 assists. He's a standout player.
Okay.
Out of all these captains, in my opinion, at least on the stat line. +2, 3 assists, 3 games. Suzuki also has 3 assists, but is a -3 through 2 games played. -3 with 3 assists. Sidney Crosby, 3 games played, 1 assist, -3. Combined in the East, 17 total games played for captains in the Eastern Conference, all 6. 9 assists and -6. So overall, for all the NHL captains, 14 of them, 36 combined games played, just 4 goals from 14 players, coming from 2 of them. Coming out west specifically, no goals out east, and then all the assists, 9. Rounds up to 13 total points in 36 total games from captains, minus 15.
Okay.
Wow. For those 14 captains.
All right.
Shocking numbers. I was stunned looking at this.
Yeah.
Because Brady Tkachuk has been struggling. Like Sidney Crosby. It's just,
interesting.
What's going on here?
I guess it's it's not just happening here in Edmonton. But why? What's Is it the captain's curse? Just an anomaly? Is it game planning? Combination of both.
Yeah. I think it's probably just a bit of a blip for some of those guys.
Sure.
And some of these guys, I mean, they are older. Like you look at Stahl. He's not really asked as much to find.
Well, some of them aren't
offense.
point getters, right? Like, you wouldn't like Spurgeon is good. He doesn't get like a ton of points necessarily.
Gudis, you don't expect
certainly.
him to.
I think with McDavid and Crosby, like Suzuki doesn't have a point.
Suzuki has 3. So
he does have 3 points. Okay,
yeah, he does.
So that's not too bad.
He's been good for Montreal, but specifically, player by player, McDavid 2 games, Goose Eggs -2. Stone has 2 goals. Clayton Keller 0 points, -2. Gudis 1 game played, 0s.
Right.
Landeskog 3 games played, 2 goals, +2. Anze Kopitar 3 games played is a -4 for the Kings. These are all NHL captains.
Right.
Through their tenure in the NHL playoffs. Ben -3, 0s. Spurgeon 0s. Not even a minus, just 0. It's pretty bad out west. It's a little bit better, I guess, for the captains out east.
Well, we'll see if McDavid can change the trend tonight.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to hit the score sheet. But if the Oilers win, that's the main thing.
I would say, Reid, it's highly probable.
Well, for me, like, I was upset because, personally, I sprinkled a bit on Play Alberta, and I was like, okay, Nathan McKinnon's got to get on the board. His team is now up 3-0 in their series against the Kings. The big win yesterday. He didn't get a single point. So, McKinnon, who's not the captain, but these star players are struggling. McKinnon and McDavid, 5 games combined, just 1 assist.
Okay.
For them.
Well, Colorado was up 3-0 in the series, though. So that counts for something. Thanks for bringing that to the table, Coop. We appreciate it. Oilers and Ducks coming up at 8 o'clock. We're going to have Tom Gilbert, Oilers alum, at the top of the hour. We'll have some more fun with another one of our younger colleagues, Ben Thompson, will bring us the afternoon debate for Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. We're getting ready for the Habs and the Lightning on the tube here. It's going to be fun to follow that one. It's the Reid Wilkins Show with Jason Milne.
From Orange County, the Oilers and Ducks drop the puck. Game 3, 1-1 series tie. Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision for the Orange and Blue. He missed Game 2 with an undisclosed injury, also missing morning skate today. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins skating alongside Connor McDavid, Zach Hyman on the top line. Matt Savoy shifting to the third line. You can swing by Boston Pizza Clairview. Tom Gazzola goes live for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show alongside Ben Thompson to tee up tonight's game. That goes live at 6:30. Right here on EST. 2 other games around the NHL. Lightning Habs, a clash. The Mammoth and Knights duel, both even through 2 games played. Meanwhile, Ottawa's Jake Sanderson has been ruled out for Game 4 tomorrow against the Hurricanes. Ottawa looking to avoid the sweep. He suffered a concussion in Game 3, and Artem Zub is a no-go for the Sens tomorrow as well. Raptors news, Emmanuel Quickly is out for the rest of Round 1 against the Cavaliers. Hamstring ailment for him. He's been battling that since the regular season finale. Game 4, Raptors, Cavs, Sunday. Toronto down 2-1 in the series. Tonight, Lakers, Rockets meet in Houston. LA up 2-0. Celtics, 76ers tipping off as well. Plus the Spurs and Blazers hit the hardwood. Those 2 series tied 1-1. And in the majors, Jays, Guardians first pitch just after 5. Max Scherzer starts for Toronto to open the 3-game series. The Reid Wilkins Show rolls on after the commercial break here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
EST Hangout.
Oh, by the way, Coop, the off-topic topic is what are some positive things about wind? It came to him like that. I think it says a lot about Coop when he's like, oh, wind chimes.
I hate wind chimes.
Do you?
Oh, wind chimes are lovely.
And I was just like, that, Goob, thank you for being you.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Moving to a new home sounds simple, but sometimes
we can't move it until when?
Life gets in the way. Whether you're downsizing or staging your house to sell, Sentinel Storage has affordable solutions at a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Moving to a new home sounds simple, but sometimes
we can't move it until when?
Life gets in the way. Whether you're downsizing or staging your house to sell, Sentinel Storage has affordable solutions at a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Well, I hope you're anchored down. I keep turning my head because I hear something and it's just the wind rattling the windows in the building. I think, is someone behind me? What's going on? Very windy out there. Hopefully you're nice and warm indoors tonight. Maybe you'll be at BP Clairview with Tom for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows.
Isn't Dusty going there too?
Is Dusty going?
Thought I heard that.
I don't know. Can't confirm or deny. He'll let us know. If you have us on YouTube this afternoon, let's get going with the thumbs up here, people. If you haven't clicked, let's get over 100 and then we can climb to 155.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
There it is. We like that. Portions this hour, presented by Little Buckaroo Design in New Sarepta. Since 2015, Little Buckaroo Design in New Sarepta has been saying, heck yeah. Heck yeah! We can do that. From heat press and embroidery to rhinestones, sublimation, DTF signs, and custom decals. Decals? Michelle and her team can make it happen. Stop by the showroom at 5063 Center Ave in New Sarepta. Call 780-984-2872 or check out their website, lilbuckaroodesign.ca. We love having them as part of the show, and we love having Ben Thompson as part of our team here at EST. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great, Reid. How are you?
Did I tell the story on air about the thing in the calendar? I told it on Instagram.
On Instagram, you did.
So I'll quickly tell this because we got to get to your segment here. So I was looking back in my calendar to something from 3 years ago, just as a matter of interest, because 3 years ago this month I took possession of the home I usually live in, and I found the day, and on that day in the calendar there was something else in the afternoon. And it was simply labeled as Call from Kid. This was Ben Thompson doing his career investigation to get into radio and television at Nate.
That's fantastic.
Call from Kid.
Yep.
3 years ago.
I had
it was April 28th.
The reason why I figured that out was because you texted me about it, and I went back through my Google Docs, and I had 5 questions written out for Reid, and I went and found it. It was the exact day. The dates lined up. So,
yeah, you asked good questions. That was cool.
No, my mom really wanted me to be prepared. I was like, okay.
You wouldn't have had questions written down otherwise?
I don't think so. I like to go off the top of the head, but
what have you asked? No, you got to be ready.
Similar questions, but yeah,
because I would have been able to tell. I would have been like, this kid can't work in broadcasting. Yeah. But you had good questions. I remember thinking you asked, because you asked about what's the best lifestyle, like, what's a day like, what's the best thing about your job?
Yeah.
What do you recommend skills to have?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what kind of chips do you like? Well, that's what you asked us today.
Right.
When you went to
the Dollar Tree. Yeah.
To get us some chips. All right. We will have Tom Gilbert at the top of the hour, so we got to get to Benny here. And let's have some playoff intensity with the thumbs, Oil Country. Like, seriously.
Seriously.
Get in there on YouTube and have a nice total for us. So, this is the afternoon debate, and it is presented by Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. Memberships available at egmgolf.com, egmgolf.com, and they're offering discounted rates for seniors and first responders. It will be golf season at some point. This is not a golf day today. That's okay. But get ready for it. egmgolf.com. What if we could design a golf course where the wind's always behind you? Would that be possible?
No, it's impossible.
I guess it's impossible.
Unless you have a
you
revolving...
wouldn't come back, or I guess.
No, you'd need a revolving golf course.
Yes. All right, so Ben always has something fun for us. What do you have today, buddy?
Keep 3, cut 5.
Okay.
We're going to go on the same topic here as your off-topic topic around the lottery. Let's say you win a $50 million lottery. What is your first purchase? You keep 3, cut 5, your first purchase. Money has hit your bank.
Okay.
You have it. Your first purchase. This is a keep 3, cut 5.
Okay. So we already have the money.
Yes.
And this is the first thing we're going to use specifically with, I won the lottery. Here's what
this is what I will buy.
Well, your first purchase is.
Yes.
We have to
keep 3. Keep 3.
Oh, but okay, I guess, yeah.
You could say the first 3 things you'd buy.
Or if it was the first one, would you? Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay. I will lead you off with paying off your debt.
First, keeping.
I'm cutting because that can happen. That wouldn't be the first thing that I would do.
Okay.
Oh, that's absolutely.
I would do it soon.
No, that's be the first one because it's the easiest.
No, it isn't. There's paperwork and maybe penalties.
No.
If you pay off your mortgage early,
your debt, Reid, interest is the devil. Get rid of it. Cut ties as soon as humanly possible.
It could wait a day or two.
Just shove it in the bank's face and say, "Screw you all. Cut me loose, baby."
Well, that's exciting, Jay.
What?
Well, come on.
Reid, it's smart.
You just got $50 million in the bank.
Yes, get rid of any interest you have.
So you would spend the day going to the bank, and you got all this money in your account.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be fun. It'd be fun saying, see you later,
That
bank.
wouldn't happen. Yep. That could happen. That could, yeah.
You're saying that can wait for you.
Oh, that could wait a day or two or a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, to each their own, Reid.
A week of interest when you have $50 million. Plus, don't pay if you pay off your mortgage early. Isn't there a penalty?
I don't know.
I believe there is.
Okay. I don't know that there is. It depends what mortgage you have. If you had a CHMC loan, or I believe there is.
Okay, I'm cutting that.
All right,
I can tell.
4 things, more funner ways to spend money. More fun ways.
I'm just saying, what would I do first? Yeah, and I would be so happy just telling all the bankers to
see. This is interesting because I'm very practical and responsible. Ben probably thought, Reid's going to keep this. But
okay,
not if I actually had that much money.
Okay. Next, a boat.
Cut. No need for a boat. Wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I'm cutting a boat.
Okay.
Okay. Well, a boat, like a single, like a.
This is up to you.
No, if you
have $50 million,
yacht is different.
You have $50 million.
I guess you get a boat or a yacht.
You get to decide if
boat and yacht are different.
I know. Okay, I'll keep it a boat.
Then cut.
Okay. You'd be willing to spend all that money on a yacht?
No, probably not.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like you can.
I don't like.
I'll let you decide.
Little rowboat for the North Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I'm not a water guy.
Used rowboat. Oh, I'll keep that one.
Okay. Okay, you guys both cut. Next, a wardrobe revamp.
Huh.
See, this is not of importance to me.
Yeah, I'd cut it. At some
I'm worth
point,
$50 million. I couldn't care less what you think of my clothing.
Yeah, and at some point,
I'm not worth $50 million, and right now I could care less what you think.
I know Jasmine's keeping this. I can tell you that.
I mean, if you had that much money and I needed something for an occasion, I'd probably spend more than I would have under other occasions, but it wouldn't be like, okay, now I get to finally dress the way I want to dress. So that's another. I might not wind up keeping anything. Just keeping the money in the damn bank.
Curmudgeon much, Reid?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this next one, I think Reid's going to cut this one. Next is paying your kids' education, going anywhere to school.
Not even applicable.
You can help out a friends with kids or whatever. Be generous.
Well, clearly that's not in the mindset of our listeners.
Yeah. Hey, hello.
Looked at us sideways when we
Come
said
on,
we'd
guys.
give each other money here at the office. Well, education, I don't need, like, for me, it's just simply not a priority right now. They're not in at that age. But
you wouldn't throw it towards like
squirrel money away, Jay.
You wouldn't throw it towards like, okay,
While you're paying off your debts, you could create an account.
Well, an RESP, sure. You could do that.
A RESP.
But if you have $50 million in the bank, I think the interest accrued on that will pay for hundreds of children to go to school.
By the way, these towels are terrible that Anaheim has.
Why? Fear the flock.
But it looks like it says fluke. The O and the C look like the same
OC,
letter.
Orange County. Fear the flock.
Oh, that's why it's like that.
I would imagine.
Okay, now I don't think they're as terrible.
They're still kind of bad. And they're black.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to stand out in the black seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need orange.
Anyway.
Maybe
I never even thought of that OC thing. I'm dumb.
Maybe Jasmine designed those. She was all over the Oilers ones.
By the way, Paul. Oh, 107 thumbs. So now we need 48 for 55. I wonder if they were slow registering because all of a sudden it went up like 25.
Make it happen.
Anyway, click the thumbs up if you
Make
have
it so,
not.
number one.
Okay, so I've cut four
You've
things
cut
in a
four
row.
things, so you got to keep
Well, James
three of the
only
next
kept
four.
one, right?
Yeah, you got to keep three of the next
These
four.
better be good. We're going to wind up keeping like Pataguana.
Okay, next.
Toe ring. No, sorry.
Your dream car.
Well, I'll keep it because I'm running out of things to keep, and it could be fun to just shop for a vehicle and be like, you know what? I will get the
Crazy
flicky lock.
Yeah.
I will get working locks on this vehicle. Mr. Salesman, I'm going to splurge. Actually, locks are standard, Mr. Wilkins. Well, then I would like, you know what I would like? I want the windshield.
Oh.
That's included in the current price, Mr. Wilkins.
Yeah, I might have to go visit our buddy Adam down at Capital GMC Buick and just leave in a 2026 diesel.
Give me your outrageous mobile.
3/4 ton Denali.
Yeah, I'd be
tricked out.
I don't know if that'd be the first thing I would do, but I would be more likely to do it than the other things.
Or go get like the Corvette or something. Like
Just gonna get a sports car.
Dream vehicle.
So I used to drive it once a year. I got $50 million.
Yeah, and I got a big garage.
It's my luxury purchase.
There you go. Okay, next. A cabin.
Oh, no desire to have a cabin.
Really?
Yeah. They're a lot of work.
They are a lot of work, but
again, I'll keep it because I'm running out of spots.
I would get to a cabin, but it wouldn't be here. It would be a house on a lake in the Okanagan.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Mine probably wouldn't be in Alberta.
No,
it would not be a cabin.
I mean like lakeside.
Manhattan count.
I mean like lakeside.
Yeah,
sure.
It just
I'd
would
be
be
more
priority.
likely to look into that than some of these other things.
Interesting.
It's not the first thing I would think of when I because I like living here. I
Jay
like
and I
being
are apparently pretty boring with our money.
I guess,
yeah.
hey? Like I think for people my age at least, like it is so sought after to have a cabin next to a lake. I think that's like the number one thing for a lot of people my age.
Oh, really?
Go get a cabin.
Good luck to you all.
I don't have that big of aspirations for it. Whatever.
Down by the river. You know what I would get? I would get a. Oh, hang on, something's wrong. My computer's Ben. Why'd my computer freeze?
I don't know. Hey,
fix it.
Look. That's never happened before.
This happens more than you guys would
there you
think.
go.
Ben,
Turned off.
my computer.
Ben's electricity is all funky. All right.
Here you go, you're back.
Now, you know what I would get? I would get a pet turtle. Anyway, maybe they probably has that down there.
They do in the Okanagan. They have turtles.
Okay, all right, so you're down to 2 left.
Yeah.
Reid, you have 1 keep left. Jay, you got 1 keep left?
Yep.
Okay. Your dream vacation.
Yeah, I'm keeping
I probably, I'm wondering what you've done for the last one because it could be very Wilkie and or Milne centric.
Dream vacation, I've always thought, like, go and, like, I've always wanted to go to Africa and see an elephant. Or see a pack of wildebeest.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, that would be a dream vacation. But, like, I would have private airfare. I would rent out the whole country.
Yeah, really plan it.
Hey, how much to rent Africa? I just want to rent out Africa for a week.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do, but certainly I could see myself planning that at the very least.
And hop over to Paris on the way there. Yeah. You know, maybe go see the relatives in Northern Ireland. I'd have my jet. Surprised you haven't said jet.
Yeah, like I might do something like go to the master. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have used all your keep spots.
Yep.
Which means
somewhat reluctantly.
Yep. Which means you have to cut this final one on the list. And the final one is you have to give me all the money. So you guys win. So you guys win.
Jeez. Give Ben all the money.
Yeah.
I'm cutting that.
Yes. Good job. Good job, guys. Good
That's
job.
hilarious.
I'd bring you on. I'd fly you around too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
$50 million. I mean, geez. Just, I could blow.
Yeah, we could take an
10
EST
10
trip.
mil of that.
Oh, yeah.
And put 40 mil in the bank. Like, what's 6% of 40 mil?
Well, it'd be about 230,000.
Yeah.
240,000.
He's doing the math right now.
That's 2.4 million.
Or 2.4 million, sorry.
A year that you would get in interest. 6% is pretty reasonable, I believe. Life's good. Life's good, baby.
You'd be pretty set.
Yeah.
And you guys wouldn't retire right away, correct?
No, I don't want
No,
it.
I would.
Yeah.
I would not. I would not.
I might have to, though, because the way they run vacations here at EST, I mean, I'm not good with the vacation time I get.
Yeah.
Right. Now, having said that, if you had $50 million, I might go to Dustin and say, hey, I love working here. I love my job. Having said that, I've got some opportunities here for some adventures, leisure, or whatever. I'm no longer working July, ever. Plus, I want on top of my other holidays.
Oh, and here's my $100,000 per year donation.
Well, that's exactly. You could say you don't have to pay me for that month, and as a matter of fact, I'll pay for the person to fill in. You could do something like that.
That is pretty sweet.
Yeah,
that's a man can dream. A man can dream. Right?
At this point in my life, I would not retire, even if I won you
need something to do.
You need to keep your mind engaged.
Yeah.
Which I could win tonight because I did purchase a Lotto Max ticket.
There you go.
I hope you do.
From Play Alberta.
You have to give me what you said you'd give me earlier, which is fantastic.
Your home for online gaming excitement featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery, instance, and sports betting. You got the Play Alberta app. You can take the fun with you anywhere. Download it or sign up at playalberta.ca. That was fun, Ben.
Hey, what's coming up on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show tonight, Benny boy?
It's gonna be Tom, Joaquin, and myself. We're gonna be joined by Reid Wilkins, and we're gonna tee up the Oilers versus Ducks Game 3 down in Orange County, hoping for a better result from Game 2, and then we'll have the same thing on Sunday. And tomorrow it's gonna be just Tom and I doing Hello Hockey tomorrow morning. Belzy's off, so it'll be Ken Bulky from Vegas is joining us, and the usual David Pagnana. So yeah, we a loaded weekend of airing here on EST.
We should mention, just in case people haven't heard, the outdoor watch party in the plaza is canceled because of the wind.
Oh, wow.
But there is the big $10 watch party inside Rogers Place to go watch it on the big screen. I was at plenty of those when I was at Ched up in the booth. Yeah. So
would you do away games from the arena even
in the playoffs? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They have the whole deal. Like it's on the Jumbotron and stuff. It's good.
Yeah, I think for the face-off show, I'd be in Fort Hall in the Pedway, and then go in, watch the game on TV. And then it was weird doing overtime open line, like the only one in the arena.
Right.
Because Rob would often dial in from home.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ben, you did a great job. I know you got a long day here, long night coming up. Great work. Have a good shift.
Thank you. I will.
All right, Tom Gilbert coming up in about 4 or 5 minutes. We got a 5 o'clock break and the Coupe first.
2 guys and a goalie.
This is the beginning of the Nuge downfall. Sad face.
Fire it. There's still some good hockey left in Nuge. I have faith in Burnaby Nuge to pick up the slack next.
Well, I ran him out of town earlier this morning.
Oh, did you?
I mean, I was.
I mean, you put out.
You know how people are.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said great job? Happy hour. Your boss said per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Your home for great performances is
the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd.
9 p.m. show is sold out.
Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino.
Excitement.
Bet on it.
The Blue Jays are back for their 50th season. Whether you're swinging for the fences or tackling backyard spring projects, get the space you need with Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free today. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
The Oilers are out in Anaheim to face off against the Ducks. Game 3, 1-1 series. Edmonton's Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision. After missing Game 2 with an undisclosed injury, catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. They tee up the matchup. Gazzola on location at Boston Pizza, Clairview. It's airwaves at 6:30 right here on EST. Two other Game 3s. Lightning Habs, a clash. That one going in just a moment. Mammoth Knights, they also duel later on at 7:30. Both even through 2. Ottawa's Jake Sanderson, he's out for tomorrow's Game 4 against Carolina. Ottawa looking to avoid the sweep. He suffered a concussion in Game 3. Artem Zub is also a no-go for the Senators. Raptors news. Emmanuel quickly being ruled out for the remainder of round 1 with a hamstring ailment. He's been fighting since the regular season finale. Game 4 Raptors Cavs Sunday. Toronto down 2-0. Tonight the Lakers take on the Rockets out in Houston. LA up 2-0. Celtics 76ers tipping off puts the Spurs and Blazers showdown. Those series tied 1-1. Celtics 76ers go at it in just a sec. And to the majors, it's the Jays and Guardians warming up first pitch. In just a moment, Max Scherzer starts on the mound for Toronto. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 3, the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
All right, good to have you tuning in this afternoon. We're a little over 3 hours away from the drop of the puck. Oilers-Ducks, Game 3 of their series. We're giving away a $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub for the mystery athlete. We've done this every Oilers game day all season long. It continues into the playoffs. The third clue is back-to-back champ. So the clues are Bruins, Kitchener, and back-to-back champ. 780-218-9999. To text your guesses to the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Maximum 3 guesses per person. And first right answer. Clues are Bruins, Kitchener, and back-to-back champ.
I'm still surprised you downplayed paying off your debts.
I'm not downplaying it.
But that would be very freeing.
Yeah.
It'd be good for your mental health.
Sure. But
you figure you could do that after, like a week goes by.
So the way I understand it, and a couple times at Ched, I covered like the big lottery presentation in St. Albert. It's quite the show. Like they bring the person out, all the staff's there in the atrium, and you got to do a podium Q&A. Kind of like with Knoblauch, like it was, so they tell the story. But it's not just you walk in and you get the ticket, like it's verifying. So it's a several week thing.
Sure.
So that's why I'm saying, maybe you could line up having the debts paid off, but then once the money's in the account, maybe I'm going to look at a fancy car. Maybe I'm doing something like that. I don't know. It's a fun what if though, isn't it? We're going to go to the Oil Country Towing Hotline. Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. This gentleman played 384 games as a member of the Edmonton Oilers. It is Tom Gilbert checking in. Tom, you're on with Reid and Jay. How are you doing?
Doing well, guys. How's it going?
We're doing very well. Thanks a lot for doing this. Where are you checking in from these days?
I live in Madison, Wisconsin. Lived here. I went to college here in 2002, and I've just lived here ever since.
Now, are you still involved with the USHL team?
I am. Yes, actually, we got a game here in an hour. Game 3 of our playoffs. We just second round of playoffs, up 2-0. So going into game 3 right now.
Okay, well, we didn't realize this was so close to a game, but so we'll spend a few minutes with you, then you got to get back. Because are you the associate coach? Is that your title?
That is, yes, that is. Associate coach, do a little GM stuff. So
okay, and do you have an ownership stake too, or is that somebody else?
That's not me. That's actually our owner is Ryan Suter.
Right. Okay. So awesome. How do you enjoy coaching and coaching at that level? Tell us a little bit about the team and the league.
You know what? It's so rewarding. One, very fortunate to have the career that I had. And then I took a year off when I retired, and wanted to see if I wanted to get back into hockey. It was something I've always, wanted to do when I was done. And it's just taken off. It's been awesome. I love working with this age group. So juniors is 16 to 20 years old. It's kids that are, hungry to get to that next level, to get to college, to get to pro. It's a age. These kids absorb a lot of things. You get a lot of mistakes early on, and it's just fun to work with them. It's fun to see how they progress throughout the year.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, that's awesome that you're doing that, and it sounds like you're absolutely loving it. Have you seen any impact from the NCAA rule change? We've seen things change a little bit here in Edmonton with the WHL and even with the Golden Bears. Any impact there yet?
Yeah, there's always going to be that kind of junior battle a little bit. I guess the best way I could put it is every league's a little bit different. What USHL was about going to college here in the States, correct? Now you pass it that, kids can play anywhere and get to college. It's just changed the dynamic a little bit. Colleges, obviously, it probably makes their job a lot tougher going to search and watch a ton of games throughout North America, right? But overall, nothing changed. If you're a hockey player, you want to be a hockey player, it doesn't matter where you play. It all ends up the same path.
Tom Gilbert, former Edmonton Oiler, joining us tonight, teeing up the Oilers and the Ducks. Well, since you have your own game, you probably won't be able to see the Oilers tonight, but how much of the playoffs, or specifically the Oilers, have been able to take in so far?
You know what? Every year I'm watching every game. I'm up till midnight. Usually the games start about 9:00 our time. I watch every game. I love it. It's a place that obviously I started my career there. I met my wife in Edmonton. Now we have 2 kids. It's just a spot that I end up going every summer, at least once. It was an awesome experience for me. The part of my career that I'll never forget. So Edmonton's a home for me, and I try to watch every single game.
Well, I know a lot of people will be glad to hear that. Look, I know during your tenure with the Oilers, there wasn't anything in the postseason, but when you see the passion, the pregame presentation, the noise at Rogers Place when they're skating out on the ice and reacting to a goal or a hit, does it kind of take you back?
It does. It was unfortunate. I think it was my first year. I was when Edmonton just went to Game 7. Is when I came in. I think we just missed playoffs by a couple points first couple of years, and then it was kind of unfortunate. Yeah, we never got a chance to get back there. But even just the experience, the organization, they just treated us so great. The fans are, even when we were losing, it was very supportive. The crowds were awesome. It's a great place to play. I got a chance to play in the new building. I say got a chance to play. I was actually up in the bleachers for that game towards the end of my career. But that place is rocking. It's fun. You could tell on TV that place is just a party, and fans are really passionate about their team.
You could move the puck. You could get points. Like, I'm just double checking your career. Like, you had a 13 goal season, 30 plus points, 40 plus points when the scoring was a little lower, especially early in your career. And now the Oilers have Evan Bouchard, who got like 95 points, over 20 goals. What do you think when you watch him?
It's impressive. Obviously you're playing with 2 of the best players in the game. You still got to do your part and get him the puck, and he does an unbelievable job with it's that balance of when to hold on to it, when to give it up. Obviously his shot is something else, right? So, but you still got to get available for that shot. So he's done an unbelievable job. It's tough to get that many points as a D-man, and he has done that year after year, so he's doing an awesome job for them.
The couple storylines, the power play, 0 goals, McDavid, 0 points. On talk shows like this, it's getting analyzed and talked about to death. I find the ex-players always have a different perspective and maybe roll with the struggles and the ups and the downs a little better. Like, are you worried about McDavid or the power play, or are you just waiting for them to break out?
I think you just said it right there. You don't see him very often miss a ton of passes, right? I think last game was maybe it was frustration. Maybe, again, I don't know what's going on with him body wise. That's we don't know about that, right? But in general, it's not like this is a common theme of him to miss passes and him not to get through the neutral zone. So it's going to happen. You gotta trust it's going to happen. When it does, that's when it gets scary, and guys around him have been playing great. Obviously Leon's stepped up big time to get some production there too. So you just got to be patient. It's going to come.
Okay. Tom, we better let you get to your coaching job here with the Madison Capitals. You said you got a playoff game coming up here tonight. I know a lot of people listening are happy to hear from you. And they're especially happy about all the positive things you say about Edmonton, because as you know, sometimes people say or write things that aren't so nice about our great little city. So we really appreciate the strong ties you still have to our community.
You got it, guys. Thanks for having me.
Right on. Tom Gilbert checking in on the Oil Country Towing hotline. When I booked that, I didn't realize he had a game coming up. So that's awesome. He still did it, because he easily could have said, no, I'm not doing it today. But yeah, he's coaching in the USHL with Madison. As he mentioned, Ryan Suter owns the team. But what did he say? He's usually back in Edmonton once or twice a year. Met his wife here, loved playing here. Didn't get to experience that huge playoff vibe, but he's clearly watching every game. You could tell he's all over all the storylines and everything like that. So that's always fun to connect with some of the alum. Yeah, his first full season with the Oilers in 07-08, 82 games. He had 13 goals and 33 points. He was on the all-rookie team that year. Pretty good.
Incredible.
Yeah. Also played for the Minnesota Wild, was with the Canadiens, and had kind of shorter stints with the Panthers and Kings as well. But a more recent alum that a lot of people are going to remember.
He was pretty productive as an Oiler.
Yeah, he was a good player.
He was a very good player.
Well, like 08-09, he only had 5 goals, quote unquote. He had 40 assists. Like that's pretty good.
Very good.
Tom Gilbert, we love featuring the alumni here as the Oilers get ready for the playoffs tonight. Game 3 of their playoff series against the Anaheim Ducks. We got Montreal, Tampa Bay on the television. Game 3 of that series. Looks like a bit of a scene in Montreal. Perhaps they're ready to go.
Vibes are high.
Like in Edmonton, a lot of jerseys in the crowd.
Yeah, they had Cornway bringing
Cornway. The torch.
Torch?
I missed that. Did they do the torch?
They did. Gosh, I love the playoffs.
Yeah, it is great. And I know this is going to sound somewhat pompous, but the game's in Canada. I mean, I know it's going to be loud in Anaheim. I know there are American cities with passionate fan bases and great traditions. But just, what it's like here in Edmonton when they come out. We did segments on this show, not a segments on what the song was going to be before they skate out on top of all the hockey talk. Right?
This is true.
And in Montreal, yeah, the anthem's going on here. And this has been a fun series to watch. I mean, pretty nasty at times, both games going to overtime. And we've talked about it, Jay, and it's been one of the points that perhaps the Anaheim-Edmonton series is a little tamer than the others. Like maybe it hasn't had quite the same level of nastiness, the same level of hatred. Knoblauch was asked about that.
Sure. Why? I know a lot of the teams, it's part of their identity to really muck it up, and probably more of getting the other team distracted. I think this series has been more of let's play our game, and I don't think any team feels like they're heavy underdog that they have to disrupt the other team's rhythm and flow. I think both teams have just been focused on playing their game the best they can.
Do you expect it to ramp up, or do you just think this series isn't going to have that? Especially if Radko doesn't play anymore.
I think if it were to ramp up, it would be the Oilers that would be bringing it, Reid. And I think they might over the course of the next 2 games in Anaheim. Just being in enemy territory might bring that out a little bit more. But I mean, Ken Reid, who was on earlier, he said, that much ado about nothing in most instances. And you certainly don't want to be the person that's drug out of there and put in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see. I'm definitely watching to see what happens in terms of the intensity.
So the reason it's a penalty to pull someone's helmet off is because if you're able to do it during the play, that person has to leave the ice, right? That's now a rule in the NHL. It's been a few years now, I think, that if your helmet comes off, you have to go straight to the bench. I mean, you and I have seen this in Canada West hockey.
Yep.
When we used to go in the 90s, right? Because you would go to Bears games sometimes even when you were playing football.
Yep.
And that was I remember going to games in the early 90s and be like, you'd see a guy and he's got to make a beeline for the bench, right? Like you can't do anything. That's now a rule in the NHL. So if you and I maybe are tied up in the corner digging for the puck and I see I could just give the helmet here a little flick and old Milne's going to have to go off, that's a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
But they enforced it in scrums last game, right?
Well, they missed one. I was texting,
and there
with
was
you.
another one. Yeah,
But Zach Hyman's helmet got ripped off. Nothing.
I thought that same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to enforce the rule, do it in every single scenario.
But then that to me is silly.
It kind of is.
If you're
over
in
the
that setting, then that shouldn't be the rule or the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't
Like,
you put
this is about player safety, right?
Yes.
If
Right.
you're in a skirmish and your helmet gets ripped off, that's not. I mean, I guess if it leads to a bare knuckle brawl and you get knocked out, okay, that's maybe not the
Fall on
best
your
thing.
head. Yeah,
but your
yeah.
helmets are coming off anyways. I just don't think in a skirmish or a scrum like that, the helmet comes off. And there was, they missed it too. So I don't really know how well it's being enforced anyhow.
Yeah, that was for the 1920 season when they added that.
So it's been there that long now?
It's been for a few years.
I knew it'd been a little while for sure.
They've added some adjustments. No, like you have to skate right off the ice when you lose your, or can you put it back on?
No, you can. They allow guys to pick it up and put it back on.
That takes a lot of time.
They give them a second, but you can't be digging for the puck while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like if you grab it,
You
and
can't
kind
make a hockey play.
Right.
You need to get it before you enter back into the game.
Yeah. So because there's been 3 penalties after whistles, those 2 and Nurse cross-checking McTavish, which was an obvious penalty.
Yes.
Was that game 1 or game 2? That was game 1, wasn't it? That was game 1. Yeah. It's all blending together already after just 2 games. The playoffs are a blur. Montreal, Tampa Bay are underway. We'll keep an eye on this one. That's been an incredible series so far. We, of course, are in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Head to the Canadian Brewhouse for your chance to win Oilers playoff tickets. While you're at it, enjoy an ice-cold tankard of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. See in-store for details, and please drink responsibly. Do we have a winner yet?
Nope.
For Mystery Athlete of the Game for Hudson's Canada's Pub? I better give the 4th clue then. Where are my clues? Here they are. The 4th clue is Hockey Night in Canada. So the clues are Bruins, Kitchener, back-to-back champ, Hockey Night in Canada. Those are the clues. First correct answer, 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Text it in, and you'll get a $25 Hudson's GC. I was going to ask you a question, but that in itself, your answer might be a clue, so I better not ask it.
Why?
Well, because I'll tell you during the break. I don't want to give bonus clues on top of clues. Who's this from the Dill Pickle Hockey Show checking in? That they're in Calgary? Hey, boys, we're in Calgary, unfortunately. Well, it's okay. You could be in Calgary. Still going to get to watch the game.
Nolan from St. Albert on the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Half the neighbor's roof blew off a little over an hour ago. All the dads got up there and took control of the situation. Just got off the roof. Time for a beer.
Agreed.
The roof blew off?
That sounds extreme. But
that's intense.
Can you read his text again?
Half the neighbor's roof blew off a little over an hour ago. All the dads got up there and took control of the situation. Just got off the roof. Time for a beer.
Make it so, number 1.
Yes.
Half the roof, like, is the house exposed?
Yeah, I don't understand. Is this on the shed?
Must have been shingles or something.
Is this a shed that came up? Can't be the
house. The dwelling can't be exposed.
Maybe it was,
It's an
Reid.
exposed dwelling.
Maybe it was.
Hey, Jason Milne, is that an exposed dwelling in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Chet's still sticking around. Oh, my goodness. We do have a lot of fun, don't we?
We do. We try to.
780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. And yeah, we want to give away the $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada. I got another clue that will probably cinch it. Probably.
My lips are sealed, number 1.
That's good. That's very good. That's really, really good. Okay, it's 5:20. Remember, we're with you till 6:30 tonight. We're having a good time. Here comes the Coop.
From California, the Oilers and Ducks face off Game 3 1-1 series. Edmonton's Jason Dickinson a game-time decision after missing Game 2 with an undisclosed injury. Catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pre-game show. Gazzola on location at Boston Pizza, Clairview. They hit the airwaves at 6:30 only on EST. Two other Game 3s in the NHL. Lightning Habs live 3 minutes into action. Their scoreless 1-1 series between those two. Meanwhile, Ottawa's Jake Sanderson has been ruled out for Game 4 tomorrow against the Hurricanes with a concussion. Ottawa looking to avoid the sweep. Puck drop tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Canes and Sens. Raptors news. Emmanuel Quickly has been ruled out for the remainder of round 1 with a hamstring strain. Game 4 Raptors Cavs Sunday. Toronto down 2-1. And tonight, 3 games on tap, 1 game live. Philly up 7-6 on Boston. Early in the first quarter, series dead even after 2 games. Later on, the Lakers and Rockets meet in Houston. LA up 2-0. To baseball, the Jays trail the Guardians 1-0 top of the first. Max Scherzer on the bump, 2 outs for Cleveland. Runner on first base. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. From custom homes to small renovations, Edmonton's top builders and contractors rely on Paramount Flooring. Their in-house team handles everything from selections to completion, keeping projects on track and on time. Visit their showroom, open 7 days a week. Find them at ParamountFlooring.ca. The Reid Wilkins Show returns after a brief pause. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
One shopper. Finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket. A deal. One donor. Letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase. One donation.
One job. One choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
The Oil Stream.
Is McDavid going to be held off the score sheet? Probably not, because it's so rare.
Surprised, buddy.
Yeah, there's so many elements to that game, like you were outlining, and then a few more, that it really wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game. And also the fact that the depth scoring got the job done for the Oilers is another sign it wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
The Canadian Brewhouse is not a quiet place to watch the game. We're a goal horn blaring, tankard raising, stranger hugging, lose your voice kind of a place. No inside voices, no empty seats, no bad angles. Just playoff hockey, the way it's supposed to feel. With your friends, the ones you brought and the ones you just met. If you want quiet, stay home. If you want to feel it, book your spot now in the loudest room in the city. This is our house, the Canadian Brewhouse.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know. There has been a goal, and it has been scored by Texier of the Habs, and they lead the Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0. Now about 5.5 minutes into the first period, they are going crazy in Montreal, 1-0 for the Canadians. How about it, Jay?
Dun, da, da, da.
That's the noise that's actually their goal horn in Montreal.
That's all they're allowed to say in the crowd.
Da, 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 da. Cheerio.
If you say so.
If You Say So's had a good series for the Oilers.
If You Say So has. He might be one of their best players.
All right.
Thus far, if you say so.
Do we have a winner?
What happened here? My board's all screwed up.
You were playing. I think you were playing that noise for the winner, and then I made a mockery out of it. Hudson's Canada's Pub mystery athlete of the game. First clue was Bruins. This person played 32 games for the Boston Bruins in 1963-64. Before I was born, believe it or not. Coob, were you born then?
1964? No.
Second clue was Kitchener. That's where this person was born on February 2nd, 1943. Back-to-back champ. This guy was a back-to-back Stanley Cup champion with the Philadelphia Flyers, 74-75. Hockey Night in Canada was the fourth clue. He was a commentator on Hockey Night in Canada for 76-87. And then the final clue was Flyers. He played there 67 to 78. It's Gary Dornhofer.
Hey.
Who remembers Gary Dornhofer? Coob?
Never heard of her.
Nope.
Of him?
Dornhofer? Never heard.
Gary Dornhofer.
No, I have not heard of Gary before.
All right. Who's the winner?
Who do you think?
Was it Mex Bezozu?
It was Mex Bezozu.
Well, we had to make a rule that you can't win more than every 3 weeks. We'll have to talk to our
Mex, we need to meet.
We'll have to talk to our higher ups. We may have to retire Mex and just make him and just say he's in the Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete Hall of Fame.
And we can shout out Mex's greatness every time.
I don't know how he's doing it, because even when he's on a moratorium from winning, he still guesses and says, guys, I know I can't win. He'd probably win half of those.
Yeah. Whatever system he's using.
Can he see like my notes in a reflection or in my eyes or something like that? I don't know.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, we'll have to do something. We'll have to do something. Like I know, as you know, one of my hobbies is I enjoy the board game hobby. Mm-hmm. And a popular thing for YouTube channels to do is, here are my top 10 games. Here are my top 10 games with dice. Here are my top 10 games about being on a desert island. Mm-hmm. And there's one guy now who says, because he'll do a top 10 list in certain categories every year or two. So now he says, I'm not putting this game in my top 10 list because it's my favorite game in this genre. It always has been and it always will be. So I will put it in the Hall of Fame for this category. So I can give 10 other games. Some of them are newer ones that might not have a chance to get talked about if I just kept giving you the same list every year. We may have to find some Mystery Athlete Hall of Fame for Mex.
Yeah, it's astonishing.
Is it borderline creepy?
Well, it's just look, if this is all coming from the top of your head, well, you should be in a Hall of Fame.
He should be on Jeopardy.
But it's whatever system he's using is dialed.
He's not posting in the nasty chat now. Are we embarrassing him?
No, it's
we don't
a
mean
compliment.
to embarrass him. It's just like,
compliment.
holy crap, Mex. Like, are you planting the mystery athlete in my head from afar?
Oh, like he's transmitting.
Yeah, because he's been at the office.
Oh,
has he maybe hypnotized me and he's been like, on this date it'll be this athlete, on this date it'll be this. I don't know.
Or he's planted a microphone or a speaker, some sort of a device.
I don't know.
Picking it up. That's really the only way we can explain this.
Maybe he's the only one who's heard of Gary Dornhofer.
Well, the Hockey Night in Canada.
I thought somebody might get it there.
I think he's just simply the best at narrowing it down and doing it in a quick manner.
He's good at remembering stuff. Yeah, I think he's just one of those guys who are sharp. Like, when I do the movie trivia, sometimes Benny will be like, how do you know that? And I'll be like, I just know it.
Okay.
So I don't know. Mex says, I'm blushing a bit, LOL, but maybe I'm really just a good Googler.
Well, you're a fantastic Googler then.
Sir, are you coming on to me?
No, that was another goo word we said earlier this week.
Gamora.
There you go.
All right. Well, congratulations to Mex. He gets a $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub. You can't win for 3 weeks. Mex, you can't win till the Western Conference Final if the Oilers are still in it.
Hey.
Okay, we'll just do that.
Well, yeah, he's simply the best. Better than all the rest.
I don't have that soundbite. That is a great song, though.
It is. Uh-oh.
Oh, and the Lightning is at point. Have tied it. Was this still on the power play? They were on a power play.
I don't know, Reid.
Or was it just after the penalty?
I just saw it after the goal, and they don't show it up there anymore, obviously.
All right, so 1-1, Canadians Lightning, 12:18 left in the first period. We are fired up for Gemco Fireplaces, proudly serving Edmonton and area for 45 years. The authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces, whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All the Napoleon products you need are available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. Again, if you have us on YouTube this afternoon and you haven't done so already, give us a thumbs up. We need 17 thumbs to get to 100, which is our playoff threshold. This show is extended by half an hour. It's going to go until 6:30. At 6:30, it'll be the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show hosted by Tom Gazzola, live from BP Clairview. And then he's on after the game for the postgame show. I will join him on both. After the game, it'll be Reid's Reid for Ewell. Joaquin Gage, our analyst tonight. Ben Thompson, a big part of those shows. And I think Tom will have another guest or two along the way. I'm fired up for Utah-Vegas, Jay, but specifically a couple storylines surrounding that.
Yes.
So the owner of the team, of course, is named Ryan Smith, not the former player. He posted on Twitter yesterday. Basically, well, here's what he wrote. When did he write? Sorry, he wrote it on earlier this week. I'm hosting 8 Mammoth fans in my suite on Friday for our first home playoff game ever. Who should go and why? Do you know how many replies he got?
No.
How many do you think?
5.5 thousand.
Well, actually less. 1.8K.
Okay.
But he seems like the type of owner it'd be fun to watch a game.
Well, yeah.
With.
Down to earth.
Like if Daryl Cates put that out, well, Oilers fans would still want to go. You'd want to be in the owner's suite, I guess.
You would, but just simply not a possibility.
Right.
No, Oilers fans would be like, well, this must be a burner account.
Well, true. Yeah.
This is not really him saying this. No, it's a different vibe. It's a different feel. And I've seen him on social media, Reid, and it is more of a small town, family-owned business vibe that the Smith family gives off, which is refreshing. It really is. But the one thing that you saw today, and you could tell how we both discovered it.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he posted this as well, and Gager sent us an updated story here. Where is it now? So we also posted this, and this happened today. There's stories online. You've maybe seen it on social media. This is really cool. So I guess if you were a hockey fan in Utah, maybe you liked the Vegas Golden Knights, closest thing you had to a regional team.
Sure.
So he wrote a couple days ago, for any Golden Knights fans still left in Utah, come swap your Vegas jersey for a new Utah Mammoth jersey Friday at noon at the Delta Center. Utah shows up, hashtag Tusks up.
Tusks up.
So where's this? As of a little while ago, 1,000 people cashing in their Golden Knights jersey for a Utah one.
If I'm not mistaken, Reid, when Vegas came into the league, they did a tour, right? Throughout, they were kind of wanted to be considered the mountain region team, right? Or the team for the areas around there. And they handed out Vegas Golden Knights gear in Utah.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
So now they're saying, well, no, let's change that. Bring in your Vegas Golden Knights official jersey, and you get like what a great. But I mean that again, that's very new age, Reid.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Very cool. Most owners wouldn't do that.
They've done a good job there. Kind of makes you wonder why the NHL wasn't there sooner.
They've done a really good job.
But I guess you got to get the owner that can get out there and do this. Nugent Hopkins asking how old he is. He's 47. I mean, he's relatively young. I know to Coob that seems like an ancient human being.
He's long gone, Reid.
But he's over the hill. He's so far over the hill.
Yeah, no coming back.
Yeah. But he's not like, some of these owners that have owned their team since the 1930s.
Right. Yeah, that building will be rocking tonight.
I'm fired up for that. Probably won't watch a lot of that game because it's up against the Oilers game. But still, that'll be a fun atmosphere there. And Utah, as we've talked about, is playing. They are going toe-to-toe. Maybe even have been better than Vegas through 2 games.
Well, maybe. I mean, you could probably make that argument for Anaheim, too. Have they been better than the Oilers for 2 games?
No.
No?
Well, I think game 1, I think the better team won both games, quite frankly.
I'm just pumped up, fired up. All 3 games tonight, the series tied 1-1. Right? That's what you want in playoff hockey. It's 1-1 here in the first period in Montreal. You want those tight games. Fired up for the Hurricanes' second line. Carolina, and we were talking about this on the Hangout today, but Ottawa is just getting taken to school by Carolina.
Yes, they are.
The second line of Stankoven in between Hall and Blake has 13 points in 3 games. 5 goals, 8 assists. That line alone. That is fantastic. It's good production. You know who the number 1 selling jersey is in the NHL playoffs thus far?
Just in the playoffs?
Just in the playoffs.
They've done it for these five days?
Yep.
It's a player?
Yes, it is.
Rantanen.
Porter Martone.
Oh, of course. Oh, right.
Did you see it? Like, the regular season after he was signed on March 27th, came from Michigan State, right into the NHL. He played 10 games. No, 9 games, had 10 points.
Right.
In the playoffs, he's got 3 points in 3 games. Him and Zegras are number 1, 2 in jersey sales in the playoffs thus far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Porter Martone's jerseys increased by 1,700% since the start of the playoffs.
Yeah,
but is Vladar injured, or what's the latest on that? Does anybody know, or is it just a game time decision tomorrow? Because I know he didn't practice today. Had an arm injury or something like that. So, something to watch.
Yeah. He's been playing great.
Very good.
So Philly's on the verge of getting the sweep there, right? Pittsburgh's having a tough time scoring. 780-218-9999 is how you can text us. That is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Don't forget about the Tap 25 $21.99 prime rib special. Available 7 days a week, 11:30 in the morning to 11 at night, except show nights. It's available for dine-in and takeout. Incredible deal. The prime rib special at Tap 25, just $21.99, rivercreeresort.com. Okay, we got buying or selling coming up. We got your words of the day. We'll continue getting you ready for the Oilers and the Ducks. Here comes the Coop.
The scene is set at Honda's Center. Oilers Ducks Game 3 1-1 series tied. For Edmonton, Jason Dickinson is a game-time decision. He missed Game 2 with an undisclosed injury. Swing by Boston Pizza, Clearview, Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson hit the airwaves for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream Pregame show. Gazzola on location for both pre- and post-game coverage. Tune in starting at 6:30 only on EST. 2 other Game 3s on tap. The Lightning and Canadiens in action. Currently 1-1 tie, under 8 to go in the opening frame. Series tied 1-1 as well. 6-on-5 empty net for Canadians currently in that one. After that, 7:30 puck drop. Golden Knights, Mammoth, they go at it. They're even through 2. And Raptors news, Emmanuel quickly has been ruled out for the remainder of round 1. Hamstring strain. Game 4. Raptors, Cavaliers, Sunday. Toronto down 2-1. And tonight there's 3 games on tap. Nearing the end of the first quarter, Celtics up 26-24 on the 76ers. Game 3. It's 1-1 series tie. Over to baseball. The Jays are in action. Top of the second against the Guardians. First of 3 total games against Cleveland. Down by 3 runs, 5-3. Guardians with the lead. Also at bat. Max Scherzer on the bump for Toronto. No outs for Cleveland. Runner on first base. This sports update is brought to you by the Ranch Golf Club. The Ranch Golf Club delivers premier conditions, top-notch service, and unmatched value every round. It's why they're Alberta's top choice for corporate golf events. Visit theranchgolf.com today to find out more. The Reid Wilkins Show returns after a brief pause. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
ST Afternoons.
Mick Kern from Sirius XM NHL, and we said in Game 2, Connor will figure it out. He did not. Again, we got to give some credit to the Ducks here on what they're doing to Connor McDavid.
The Ducks have shown what you can do, but superior teams still find a way through. I still think Edmonton's superior to Anaheim. I give the Ducks a lot of credit. If you want goals, watch this series. And I don't think the goaltending's been bad.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching the button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Make your bets count for you and everyone else with the Play Alberta app, with hundreds of player prop bets on the biggest leagues, including the Stanley Cup playoffs and Major League Baseball. You name it. You're not just playing for fun. You're supporting your province. PlayAlberta.ca, the Play Alberta app. Jay's Play of the Day. You still have time to get in on that, right?
Yes.
This is the Oilers game. What's your play again?
Jay's Play of the Day. Oilers to win in regulation and over 6.5 total goals. That has been boosted to plus 280.
That's a good one.
It's very good.
Jason Dickinson's a game-time decision for the Oilers. He did not take the morning skate, so we should have more information on that coming in the next, how long till warm-up? I guess still a couple hours until warm-up. Kris Knoblauch was asked, about it being a high-event series. He's not so sure about it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's been a high event. There's been a lot of goals on both sides, and I guess maybe the quality of chances have been good. But, I think both teams have been doing a pretty good job of, not forcing things, especially if it's high event. You usually see a lot of high risk, high danger, high reward kind of plays on the attack, on the rush, at the blue line. And, I haven't seen either team turn the puck over that much there. So that kind of tells me that it's been more of a little tighter defensively than maybe these games have been in the past with Edmonton and Anaheim. So maybe just the type, and then also certainly our focus on the penalty kill, giving up fewer off that. So I think the theme always, mostly for the coaches, trying to limit those goals against, and certainly that's what's on our mind.
Well, as much as I've been critical of some of the 5-on-5 play by the Oilers, and I respect some of the things they're doing, I mean, I get it. If the Oilers were better on the penalty kill, it's probably 2-0.
Yep.
And he said it after the game on Wednesday that's his biggest source of frustration. The Oilers are -4 on special teams. That's a flip. Neither team had a great penalty kill during the regular season. The Ducks didn't have a good power play. The Oilers had the number 1 power play in the league. It's been all Anaheim on special teams. They even have a shorthanded goal. So if the Oilers can reverse that trend, then okay, maybe everybody's going to feel
the Oilers can be average. 30% power play, 33%, whatever, 1 for 3. And I don't know, 3 for 4 on the PK. That's a major difference in this series thus far.
Game's coming up at 8 o'clock. Our off-topic topic for William Huff, we got to revisit this, is let's say you won $50 million and you're at your current job. If you're retired, you're at your last job.
Mm-hmm.
Do you share money or do you give money to colleagues? If so, how much, and how do you decide who gets something? Now, we have found today that most people would not even consider helping out their colleagues.
True.
Opposite from Edmonton Sports Talk, we all kind of agree we would try to do something. Now, you can shoot holes in anything, I suppose, if you try hard enough. Jay has said nobody would have a mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, some people don't have mortgages. Some people might owe a lot. Some people might. You don't know.
Right.
I guess you wouldn't have to disclose. You could just say it's your mortgage.
Yes, everybody would get something.
Right.
But it wouldn't necessarily just be me writing a check. At least if
you would say, let me help you with something that's going to eliminate your long-term debt.
Correct.
Or lessen.
Correct.
Right. If you want to go out and buy a $5 million home 2 years from now, okay, that's on you. But I'm not, what you're currently dealing with, the Milne family would help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dave in Section T had a really good response. That's a crazy amount of money, so I would spread it around a bit. The friend whose ex-wife makes his life hell would get $1 million.
These are real people? This is not a fantasy situation?
I don't know.
Okay.
The single mom who has to work as a EA, supervise the buses in the parking lot, and stock the vending machines would be giving her notice. Some folks would get their master's tuition paid for. A few would pay off their student loans. I'd also become Buddy Garrity to a couple of high school football teams. He puts in parentheses, Suck It Falcons. That's the Facey Falcons. And the Golden Bears Football Foundation would get an amount to never have to worry about the program ever again.
Okay, but he went too far. He over-completed the assignment. This was just colleagues. This was just work people.
Well,
this was not your community, Dave in Section T. Quit being such a good guy, David Section T.
Some of these would be colleagues for him. Yeah, he did a good job.
He did a very good job. He's very nice. But for fun, we just wanted to limit it to your colleague situation. So you got 50. Now, I guess if you're dividing it up, you got to think about stuff. But would you just give stuff to people in your workplace? Again, most people would not.
Apparently so.
Most people would, by what we were getting, would not even consider it. I thought I thought there might be some stories that pulled on the heartstrings a little bit. Nope. You're all turning into Matthew Iwanix.
No, but he said he would gift some to the office. I would.
Iwanix said he would quit immediately, though. Like, he's gone.
Yeah, that's him, though. He's out of here.
I don't think he would, though.
I guarantee you he would.
I think once it came down to it, he'd take a 1-year leave.
He wouldn't even clean out his office. He'd be like, I'm out.
No, but he loves us too much. He needs purpose in his life.
No.
Who's he going to boss around if he's lying on some beach somewhere? How old is he, 34?
The people that work for him on his mansion. Boss them around and make his own podcast studio and pretend and just pay people to boss them around.
Persnickety. Yeah. I don't know if he could do it. I think he would take a year and then he'd reassess. Right?
Dave in Section T says, I'm an overachiever, Reid.
You certainly are. My goodness.
Nolan from St. Albert says, I would fake my death and disappear.
Again, this is not with your colleagues. These are lottery fantasies. That's not the assignment.
Okay, send in your answers that would annoy Reid most.
No, don't do that.
Yes, let's do it.
Don't do it.
Let's do
It's
it.
Friday. I'm annoyed enough by the wind.
That's true.
Why are you egging them on?
Why not?
You won $50 million. How much do you give to your colleagues? That's the question. That's all we need. You're now getting less.
What? I'm being punished, people. I'm being punished. Well, you'd give Coop the Corgi something.
But again, not a colleague.
He is.
Colleague adjacent.
He's a colleague, all right. I thought about bringing him in this week. I should bring him in next week, hey?
Yeah, I wouldn't stop you.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's an awesome dog.
Office dog.
Jeremy, my colleagues. We actually wrote mycologists, but I think we know what it means. Autocorrect gotcha. 0. Amishman 19, just wait until you ask Trev if it's windy. He said it isn't today. Did Trev say it's not windy? I didn't hear that.
He's got this whole Pincher Creek,
the
the
whole
windiest place on the planet.
Pincher Creek.
He will never
gonna lift you up
feel
and
real
fly
wind.
you away.
Why don't you go do that while you're not peeing and eating
not blinking.
15 bagels a day and not blinking ever in your life?
Yeah, and whatever.
Doing the splits.
Getting tased.
He lies.
He's a showman. He's a showman.
Is it a lie? I guess it's a lie. It's a white lie.
No, he's a showman. First period over. Tampa Bay, Montreal in a 1-1 tie. Tampa Bay will have a minute 12 power play carrying over into the second period. We're with you until 6:30. Let's do our words of the day. Presented by the Edmonton Public Library. Your free EPL card can do more than you might expect. From books, movies, and video games to digital resources, creative spaces, and learning opportunities, there's something for everyone across Edmonton. Sign up online at epl.ca/signup or visit any of EPL's 21 locations to get started.
The word of the day with Reid and Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
What do they got to say?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you.
Let's find out.
English, do you speak it? Then you know what I'm saying.
Look, this guy even put my picture up. This Reid Wilkins account.
That's pretty good.
Well, this account's almost 2 years old. May 24th, 2024. He's not posted any videos, though.
This is Words of the Day, a Bootski edition.
Oh, here we go.
Number 16. First word of the day.
Who was that tortured me yesterday?
Less sweet.
Yeah, less sour is more like it.
Good for you.
We are at
we got
153 thumbs. If you haven't thumbed up on YouTube, do it now. Then we're into gravy territory for the last half hour.
First word of the day, Lyceum. Lyceum.
Okay, here we go. Lyseum.
Lyceum. This is a noun.
Okay. This is a part of a cell.
Would you like it in a sentence?
Sure.
Due to the controversy surrounding the speaker, the Lyceum was only half full.
Oh, like an auditorium? I didn't know that.
A place for popular education, public lectures, and debates.
Okay.
Second word of the day. This is an adjective. Picayune. Picayune.
These are not real words.
It is. Picayune.
Picayune?
Picayune. Picayune. Picayune.
Oh, I'm just going to do whatever. Picaune. Oh, imagine that. I got it wrong.
Picay. Une.
Oh, wow. Okay. Picayune. This is a this is the inner rind of a lime. This is the rind of a lime. I guess the rind itself would be inside, wouldn't it? I don't know.
This is it in a sentence. The project failed because the team focused too much on Picayune details rather than the overall goal.
Minutia that distract from the intent.
Okay. I just feel bad for you.
Well, I feel bad for myself, quite frankly.
You
Not
should.
only are you encouraging people to annoy me, I get like the two hardest words in the world.
Refers to something that is trivial, petty, or of little value and or significance.
Yeah, I didn't really get. Well, I said it. I said minutia that detracts from the intention, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, you could give me a quarter point, I suppose. Oh my goodness.
Tango says, I would sell each coworker a lottery ticket and all proceeds go to a charity. Winner gets $1 million and can do whatever they please. That's not bad. Sell a lottery ticket for $50 each.
Okay.
You know, you get the whole office involved.
And you're giving away the prizes of $1 million of your money.
That'd be a big lottery. You might make money if the word gets out.
Well, for sure you'd make money. We have, Paul, where are you? There we go. There's Justin as Chewbacca. Do that again. That's so bad.
Dogs off. Call the dogs off.
We have 158 thumbs. We have surpassed our playoff threshold of 100 and 55. There it is. Okay, we have a 6 o'clock break, and we're with you until the bottom of the hour, leading into the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show from BP Clairview with Tom Gazzola at 6:30. Back in a couple minutes.
Two guys and a goalie.
This is the beginning of the Nuge downfall. Sad face.
Fire it. There's still some good hockey left in Nuge. I have faith in Burnaby Nuge to pick up the slack next.
Well, I ran him out of town earlier this morning.
Oh, did you?
I mean, I was.
I mean, you put out.
You know how people are.
Two guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said, great job. Happy hour. Your boss said, per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
California for the Oilers out in Anaheim against the Ducks. Game 3, 1-1 series tie. Edmonton's Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision after missing Game 2 with an undisclosed injury. Swing by Boston Pizza. Clearview to join Tom Gazzola for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Ben Thompson riding shotgun to preview tonight's game. They go live at 6:30 only on EST. Two other games on tap around the NHL. One game live. First intermission, Lightning Canadiens tied one aside. A carryover power play for the Lightning. 1-1 game, 1-1 series tie there as well. And at 7:30, Golden Knights Mammoth drop the puck out in Utah. They're even after 2 games played. Raptors news: Emmanuel Quickley has been ruled out for round 1. Remainder of round 1 with a hamstring strain. Game 4, Raptors Cavaliers Sunday. Toronto down 2-1 in that series. Live now, 5:20 left to go in the second quarter. 43-38 lead for the Celtics over the 76ers. They're even through 2 games played, and the Lakers have a 2-0 lead on the Rockets. They tip off momentarily. Kevin Durant will not play for LA with a left ankle sprain. He also missed Game 1. Over to the majors. Jays in action against the Guardians. Down by 2, top of the third. Guardians at-bat runner on second base. 1 out for Cleveland. Max Scherzer on the bump for Toronto. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 4 of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Everybody, we're still here. Yeah, this is our lives. Hey, Milne, Wilkins, you're working late on a Friday. Okay, Skipper.
You got it, boss.
Oh, my goodness. How windy is it? It just sounds so windy. I find it upsetting. That's the wind bouncing off our house. Hang on. Not our house, our building here. 1-1. Lightning Canadiens. I saw Nathan Lucas for the Blue Jays has left the game, I think with some left hamstring discomfort I'm seeing on Twitter. Not great. Blue Jays taking on Cleveland. And the Oilers play in 2 hours. 8:10 face-off against the Anaheim Ducks. Jason Dickinson is a game-time decision for your Edmonton Oilers. Leon Draisaitl.
Very confident. We know how to play our game. The other night wasn't our best and defend the right way. They're a good team. They're going to make their plays and have their push, but got lots of confidence in this group.
How confident are you, Mr. Milne? Let's ask people that. Post in the message chat or text it in 780-218-9999.
Just because they've been there before. They've been in this situation before. What was Dusty saying? That was it Brian Swain that sent in that text that they haven't swept or opened up 2-0 since the late 80s?
Sure. Or in the first round.
In the first round.
A lot of years they didn't play in the first round.
Well,
still.
True, but look, they've been there. They have the experience, the playoff experience. The players that are on this team are exactly who you'd want to have in the lineup in a situation like this. I just don't see, and honestly, Reid, by the comments that we've heard throughout the show today, do you get any sense of, I don't know, not fear is not the right word, but do you not think that they know exactly what situation they're in as a team?
Yes, they do, but they got to go out there and execute it. That's been the frustration about this team all year, is that they say the right things and they say we have experience, and then you still see a lot of goofy things happening. Ride in the Pine says, I'm confident that the Oilers will be the ones to decide who wins or loses. Like, is that fair? Or is that an overly Edmonton-centric remark? That really the quality of the Oilers' play decides who wins this series. That the Ducks cannot win this series without the Oilers screwing up. Is that fair?
Sure. They've pretty much bit themselves and, they've been their own problem. That's what's led to this. They need to buckle down. They need to simplify on their special teams, and they need to defend better in their own zone. It's not a lot to ask.
Buying or selling for Damon Bunting, a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 18 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out, DamonBunting.com, Instagram handle, Damon Bunting Real Estate. We are live at 6:07 p.m. on Friday, April 24th, an extended edition of the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, leading into the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show at 6:30 with Tom Gazzola. So he's on location tonight at BP Clearview.
Yes.
Then on Sunday, he's on at 6 o'clock from BP Westgate for a 7:30 game. So a little bit earlier coming up on Sunday night. And he has Hello Hockey tomorrow at 10 a.m. Tom's a busy boy and a very talented broadcaster. We need a lot of Tom on the airwaves.
Zulu says 8 out of 10. This team has a much better game to give here. Road maybe simplifies their decisions with the puck. And I agree. I think that's just what the doctor orders, is just getting out of town, going on the road, playing in a loud building for the other. I think that's going to put a lot more pressure on Anaheim than it will
that's the one thing I think. Like, this is, now Anaheim's, they're the it team all of a sudden.
Yeah, the it boy.
Look at these young guys going up against these old pros in Edmonton and stealing one in their building and scoring 6 and scoring 3 in the other game and beating the Oilers at their own game on the power play. Look at these kids go. They're going to get a big spark from their home crowd tonight. Will they, or will it be too much? Will the moment be a little overwhelming for the Ducks tonight?
So do you think this game has a better chance of being a lopsided victory for the Oilers or a tight victory for the Anaheim Ducks?
Oh, jeez. Do I think it has a better chance of being a tight victory for the Ducks just because I don't expect blowouts in the playoffs.
Okay, that's fair.
But I do think the Oilers are going to win.
Coach Mike says, fair to say that the Oilers are reading from the same book, but aren't all necessarily on the same page yet.
Oh, my goodness.
That's deep.
Well, perhaps the book was bound incorrectly.
Could be.
Have you checked the page numbers in the right order? Certainly an error I made once or twice as a young bookbinder, but I have not repeated nigh on 5 decades. Jason Milne from Edmonton Sports Talk.
Yeah, I just think, well, like we've been saying, the Oilers lost game 2 because some of their best players stunk or made critical errors. McDavid played probably a bottom 10 game in his career.
That's fair.
Seriously.
Sure.
Bouchard played better probably than in game 1, but I would say not good enough by his standards. Hyman scored, but probably not as close to his standards as you would like. A lot's been made of Nugent Hopkins. Like, come on, do something,
Okay. So let me ask you this, because we kind of circled those 3 players as the most underwhelming thus far.
Yes.
Connor McDavid, Evan Bouchard, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Outside of those 3 players, which player on the Edmonton Oilers do you think needs to, or you'd like to at least see, step up? I went and circled Jack Roslovic here.
Yeah, I mean, he's been okay.
Now, it depends. It depends what happens with these lines, right?
Yeah, and Dickinson playing or not. I mean, Doc and Frederick have played decent and they've hit, but I'd like to see.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Devastating shift.
Okay, but I don't know if you need to expect more from those guys. They're doing their jobs. They're hitting everything that moves.
Yeah,
that's what you want out of an energy line that's now been deemed as the Bash Brothers. That's why I think if Jason Dickinson draws in Reid, I don't know. I would think Szymanski would go down there, but
I think Lazar would come out.
Yeah, but then where do you place Dickinson? I think Dickinson would look better with Savoy and Roslovic.
Because I think he'd want to leave McDavid, Hyman, and Nugent Hopkins together, even if Szymanski plays. But I think, I don't know. I think he goes Dickinson, Doc, Frederick, and then leaves Szymanski, Savoy, and Roslovic together since they scored in the last game.
Okay.
And Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Kapanen, as we know, rarely gets touched if they're all healthy and playing. But hopefully Dickinson can go. Like that's a long-term concern for me, or I guess a rest of series concern. Because Dickinson just helps round out the line so well and gives you some flexibility, with Nugent Hopkins and down the middle and all that kind of stuff. I mean, if we're looking at this from an Anaheim, if we were doing this show in Anaheim all day, what are we talking about? Watch out for the Oilers' power play. Can you keep doing that to McDavid? We'd probably be skeptical that can happen.
Yeah, but still, I'd say, doing what? A lot of this play on McDavid's end is somewhat self-inflicted, is it not?
Somewhat. I also think they're doing a decent job.
Sure, you have to give them credit, but
yes, he's lost the puck at times where it's like, what are you doing?
Well, honestly, if you're doing this in Anaheim, you have to then be starting to talk about, okay, well, that was okay what happened up in Edmonton, but now you need to elevate your game because the Oilers will. So how are you going to respond when they wake up on special teams?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, look, I do think the Oilers are going to win tonight. I'm not sure Anaheim will rise to the occasion tonight, but of course I'm still worried. And what if Anaheim stymies the Oilers again and we see all these continued bad passes and flubs and turnovers? Then is it Anaheim doing something? Then, is that more evidence that it's coaching, that Quenneville and staff are bringing more to the table than Knoblauch and his staff?
It's definitely a storyline, Reid.
I mean, I would worry about that.
Mm-hmm. I think it's important to get through that first wave of the game. That's going to be loud. It's going to be raucous. Anaheim's going to come out flying. Get through that and settle things down.
Larzy says it's 1-1. Was everybody expecting a sweep? LOL. No, I wasn't. I said Oilers in 6. I even predicted Anaheim would blow out the Oilers one game. I just didn't think the power play would be this bad and the McDavid would be this bad.
Nobody did.
So that's,
nobody would have predicted that, Reid.
But no, I expect most series to be close. I mean, I didn't even pick Colorado to sweep LA, and they still might not. And those games have been close. 780-218-9999 is how you text us. River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Don't forget, at Tap 25, 50% off the entire menu, 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. That's 780-218-9999, the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. All right, one final update from the Cube, then we'll have our final segment before Tom takes over at 6:30.
The scene is set in Anaheim. Oilers Ducks go out of Game 3, 1-1 series tie. Edmonton's Jason Dickinson, a game-time decision after missing Game 2 with an undisclosed injury. Catch Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. They hit the airwaves at 6:30 in about 15 minutes right here on EST. Gazzola live on location for both pre- and post-game coverage at Boston Pizza, Clearview. Two other Game 3s on tap tonight. Early in the second period, Lightning Canadiens tied at 1 aside. Same score in their series after 2 games. 7:30 puck drop out in Salt Lake City, Mammoth. Golden Knights lock horns, 1-1 series tied. Raptors news, Emmanuel Quickly. He's been ruled out for the rest of round 1 with a hamstring strain. Game 4, Raptors, Cavaliers Sunday. Toronto down 2-1 in that series. Live now in the NBA, Lakers, Rockets battling. LA with the 17-13 lead. Under 7 to go in the first and nearing halftime. Celtics up 54-47 on the 76ers. Both of those series tied. Celtics 76ers tied 1-1. LA with a 2-0 lead in their best of 7. For the Jays, down 7-3 to the Guardians. End of the third, first of 3 total games against Cleveland. Go up to bat next up. The final segment of the Reid Wilkins Show brings us back after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The Oil Stream.
Is McDavid going to be held off the score sheet? Probably not, because it's so rare.
Surprised, buddy.
Yeah, there's so many elements to that game, like you were outlining, and then a few more, that it really wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game. And also the fact that the depth scoring got the job done for the Oilers is another sign it wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Blue Jays are back for their 50th season. Whether you're swinging for the fences or tackling backyard spring projects, get the space you need with Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free today. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Playoffs don't care what day it is, and neither does the Canadian Brewhouse. Monday, we're packed. Wednesday, electric. Saturday, don't even ask. The Canadian Brewhouse is here for every game, every round, every minute of overtime, from puck drop to final buzzer. We are in this with you. Book your table, find your people, get loud. Don't miss out. Every game feels like a Saturday. This is our house, the Canadian Brewhouse.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Must you click? Must you click?
All right. Pretty questionable goal here allowed by Dobish of the Canadians. Did Hagel score it?
Hagel scored a
did
knuckler.
Dobish push at somebody after the goal? Well, there's a penalty after the goal.
How is Dobish not getting a penalty?
For letting that in?
Well,
it was...
No, look at what he does.
Oh, no, it was an elbow. It was an elbow. Was that Chernak?
Skated through the blue paint. Can't do that.
No.
What a...
that was not a good goal. That's the weakest goal I've seen allowed in the playoffs.
That penalty is worse than the goal.
I haven't seen every single goal.
It was a knuckler, Reid.
Yeah, it was a knuckler, but he You could see his frustration. Oh, yeah, that's... Well, so Dobish, yeah, I think it's Chernak, wasn't it? Skating by him, mouthing off to him, and Dobish kind of turns back like he might do something, and then there's a little bit of an elbow coming in. So 2-1 Lightning, 15-13 left in the second period, but Montreal goes right on the power play after being scored on. What's going on the old website there, buddy?
Well, Reid, let me tell you. If you head over to EdmontonSportsTalk.com, you can shop the EST Spring Store. Now, if I'm not mistaken, when do orders have to be in by?
April 30th, 11:59 p.m.
Thank you, Coop.
Which is Thursday, right?
Next week, so you've got a little bit of time, but don't wait, don't delay. Get those items today. You can click on the Shop EST Spring Store. There's some pretty awesome stuff over there. And the Cara Family Resource Center's Spring 50/50 fundraiser. It's supporting local families and strengthening our community. Mark Majot, friend of EST, works with the Cara Family Resource Center. So we're just trying to bring some awareness to this. I know Maddie and I are going to be getting in on this. We're going to be getting in on some 50/50 tickets. So head on over, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on Cara Family Resource Center's Spring 50/50.
All right, extended coverage today of the Reid Wilkins Show, getting you ready for the Oilers and the Ducks at 8. Tom Gazzola takes over at 6:30. Coob, what's on this weekend besides Hello Hockey at 10 tomorrow?
Of course. Well, Season 8 of the VIP Golf Show with Murray McCourt and myself. I'm back for my third season producing the show. That goes live 8 to 10 a.m. every Sunday for the next 20 weeks here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Some great things. Rant of the week included. We'll have a junior golf report, and we'll have a former assistant head pro from Augusta, Alan Palmer, who's with Glenmore Country Club. So,
really?
Interesting things.
Oh, nice.
He was at Augusta.
He worked
at Augusta National.
So he has stories to tell about the Masters. Murray's got lots to talk about, and 4 other great guests.
Ask him about the tunnels.
The tunnels.
Ask him about the tunnels underneath Augusta National.
Yeah, that's incredible.
How many are there?
Too many.
Give me names. Let me know where they are.
Do they name all the tunnels like they name the holes?
What's the best-selling sandwich?
Yeah, I wonder if
we'll dive into that. I'll see. But 8 to 10.
So what time is that? You got to be here at 8 a.m. on Sunday. Breakaway for the Canadians stopped.
No, I got to be here.
Sorry, Coob, I'm easily distracted.
That's okay. I got to be here at like 7:30, boys.
Oh, my goodness.
Got to set up the show.
What are you going to do? You got to sleep all weekend.
Yep. Basically.
Way to go, Coob.
I won't be awake.
Coob, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, young guy. What do you always say to the young guys here, Jay? The best ability?
Availability.
Yeah, that is kind of true.
Very true. I told Matt that. So if Matt told you that, he's stealing that from me.
He's stealing a good line from the glue guy.
You know what the best availability is? Ability.
Well, he gets what he gets it wrong.
Do you know what the best availableness is? It's your ability to avail.
Okay, Mr. Awadek.
Okay, boss man.
What'd your boss tell you today, son?
Gibberish?
I'm not sure. I think he said I need to turn into a bird. Something about my agility.
You know, that's one thing I really always think about in this type of wind, too. The birds.
As if Awadek can fly.
If he's so
light, he gets lifted up.
He could soar like the Eagles.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're the wind beneath my wings.
Thanks, Bet.
We should do a show from Bette Midler's place.
We should do a show from Bette Midler.
Okay. Tom Gazzola is doing a show from BP Clearview. It's coming up in 5 minutes here on Edmonton Sports Talk. It's called the GCL Diesel Oil Stream Pregame Show. Thanks for sticking with us this windy Friday afternoon. On behalf of Zachary Kubish and Jason Milne, I'm Reid Wilkins. Enjoy Game 3. Oilers Ducks.